Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/LoganRobo. Now with no working audio for some strange reason. Who needs music? Well, we've got some video games going on here. You can hear my voice. So attention, citizens of Gotham, here's your news for the day. Bruce Wayne just spent 24 hours locked up in Arkham Asylum. In other stories, Batman has not been seen for 24 hours. Surely these things are unrelated. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. We're just gonna load up into the game. I realized what it was. I told you guys I've been changing all my audio settings, and I had set it for pre-show music for Great Ace Attorney last time, but not for Batman. So I messed up. But how are all of you? So sorry that there was like no background audio like usual. Edgeworth was just jamming out to nothing. That happens sometimes. It was just in his head. It's like, you know, in Danganronpa when you're doing a psyche taxi or a hoverboard or something like that. Nobody can tell what's happening. But how are all of you? I see that over on Twitch, Extemporaneous was here earlier with a lurk and a random Transformers check. Hard top, in parentheses, ES, that's Earthspark. Oh, I don't think Vero's here to appreciate that. Hard top's a little guy. He originated in a Transformers series called Transformers Cybertron. Sometimes,
Poor Logan, or Portable Logan, he is still your premier light mode user, because he is afraid of the dark.
Yeah, well, you know what? As long as I got light mode, who needs anything else? But thank you, Rukov, for the 10 bits. I'm sure the TTS is still kind of quiet, but I'm still working on adjusting. It'll probably be like weeks before all my audio settings are back to normal. So thank you, Rukov, for the 10 bits. As I was saying, Extemporaneous, it was a guy in a series called Transformers Cybertron, and Hasbro likes to do this thing where they'll take a toy and like repaint it with someone more prominent character's colors and release it as that guy. He got turned into a character named Swindle, who's a popular character, and so in the ES Earthspark cartoon, he was retconned into being Swindle's brother, which was kind of neat. So thank you for the lurk. Oh, no, would you rather oversleep every day for a week or not get any sleep at all for 4 days? I would say oversleep every day for a week, even if there are negative consequences. My gosh, going 4 days without sleep sounds like a nightmare. Oak says, hey, Longa! How you doing? Oak says, I don't hear audio, it's just me. Rukov says, not just you. Eglin said, no, there's nothing for me either. Well, we can hear Logan. Yeah, the fix that I had for Great Ace Attorney last time, I forgot would not work for Batman. It was too game specific. How are you doing over on YouTube? I see we got Taco over there saying, hey, guys, Taco, how are you doing? I feel like it's been a few streams. Sorry to click a little thing to get out there. Baku with message retracted. Baku, you've been missing so much Batman. So much Batman. We've mentioned Jason Todd so many times. Taco says, Baku, and Baku says, what's up? So how are all of you? Tonight is the season finale of Batman the Telltale series. I'm sure there'll be like a previously on next time, but I think the main thing that I'm proud of is that so far, despite all the potential danger to Harvey Dent, all the things that could turn him into Two-Face, I mean, he's still like crazy like Two-Face, he still has only one face. We stopped Penguin from smashing his face with a spotlight that might have scarred him. In the last episode, we lit him on fire, but only got his body, not his face. But maybe his face is still gonna get messed up. He's our bro! Our goal is to keep him safe. Also, last time, we met a friend while we were behind bars in Arkham, Joker, and we're good buddies now. He was so nice to us, and he helped us escape, and we promised him a favor. He's the coolest in this game. I'm sure nothing bad will happen from that. Oak says, I need to introduce Logan's me to everyone on my island to see if I could get him a wife. You saw that picture I posted on Discord. Penny Nichols immediately fell in love with my me on Tomodachi Life, and my me is just like, is spurning her advances. Eglin said, my me's are stressing me out. They keep getting into fights, and they just barely made up after almost wanting to no longer be friends. Aw. None of mine are fighting, but I only have like 6 of them. I worry that like I won't know who should get married to who, and so I'll just like tell all of them to stay single forever. Oak says, I'm putting in my bets now. Logan will fall in love with Big Mom from One Piece. Oak says, mine too. They were so chill for like a week, and now they are angry with each other. Okay, so you guys ready for? Let's go ahead and load up the game. We'll see you previously on, and if there's anything that that it neglects to cover, we'll just talk about it. But how are all of you? How are you doing? Extemporaneous, Oak, Eggland, Taco, Baku, Rukov. Hope y'all are doing well. Did the notification go out? I'm actually not seeing very many people from Discord. Yeah, I don't know if the Discord notification went out, but hopefully people filter in. Play Classic Edition. There we go. So yeah, last time we had episode 4, which is this one. Bruce and Batman must forge new alliances and fight old rivals to protect the innocent and keep Gotham from descending into chaos. The new alliance with the Joker. And now we got this one. I'm not going to read it because I don't want to be spoiled or nothing. Let's go ahead and play. Start episode 5. I did see the title. It's called City of Light. See, Rukov, even Batman likes light mode, I think. And he's a Dark Knight. Previously on Batman, the Telltale series. Let me know if the game is too loud or quiet, because I'm still
That's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
And she just killed her foster parents, the Vales.
So where you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
She's gonna come back for us. Harvey did it, terrorism. And his face isn't even scarred yet. I do have mixed feelings about it. I want to know what you guys think. For characters like Harvey Dent who become Two-Face and everything, how do you feel about the prospect of them doing villainous, crazy, evil things before they're like Two-Face? They're like, oh, the Descendant Madness, I'm doing evil things, and now I got the scars, as opposed to, okay, I'm so torn, now I got the scars, full on villainy and doing the evil stuff now. Like, part of me feels like he shouldn't do this type of awful thing until he's like fully Two-Face, you know? I mean, I guess this is drama, though.
What did you do?
Makes it more believable.
Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed. That's what a leader does. You don't understand, Batman.
Yeah, good inside of his
Without
faces.
me, Gotham is doomed.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
I mean, he got arrested, so maybe his face will be fine for the rest of the
Bruce,
episode.
All of your bat tech is linked to this computer.
Oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, Penguin has taken over all of our gear, so we got nothing but our wits and our fists and our old men. Our two very elderly men in the Batcave.
If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
I mean, that's all we need. Fists, wit, and the elderly. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. All right, so we're going after Lady Arkham and Pengers and all that, I think. 5 days later. Oh, yeah, after we took a long nap.
The children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Oh?
High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene.
Oh, we're sad that we're
I
hostages.
repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Oh, that's Commissioner Grogan. He's gonna either die or get arrested, right?
Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
No! Please!
No! I mean, oh, it is gonna drop her. Well, okay, I gotta be ready for a quick time event. Drop her. Come on. Oh, Batman! No, you should not have been there. You should have already been. Okay, no, right, we got her. We're quick. We are the Flash.
Batman's sighted, boss.
I'm Wally West. Grapple gun. Oh yeah, can't use it because the Penguin. Ah! Oh, that's all it is. I thought I was gonna jump. No, don't kill that Commissioner. Well, I mean, I guess maybe kill him. I thought I couldn't use my gear. Shift E.
Commissioner, get to safety.
I can't just leave these people.
Oh, hey, I'm doing things. E. Ah, left. How?
Batman!
That's what you never want to see. Never want to see Batman approaching you like this. Okay, what?
It's a trap!
It's a trap! Oh, a bright light! Oh, this is why I should have used light mode and gotten used to it, then it wouldn't hurt me so much. Oh. Ooh. Right. Don't tell me that. Oh, I thought I was about to take off my. Oh, I ripped my own eyes out. Shift Q. Is this where Grogan's gonna die? I don't want him to have a heroic death, like saving me.
Not now.
No! Yeah, he gonna die. Oh, he died. Shifty! Ha! Can Jim Gordon have your job now?
You have to stop them.
What?
Save our city.
Why are you pretending to be a good guy? You suck. Oh, you dead.
Commissioner! Commissioner! He's gone.
No, he's right there. He's just dead. You know, clean him up. Bye. Achievement unlocked. Loose ends completed. Chapter 1 of episode 5. Wow, this episode is already... We're 12 minutes into stream. We finished one of the 6 chapters. Let me read some more comments in the chat. Oak says... I already read that. Excuse me. Eglin said, also forgot to mention that babies not only inherit their parents' features, they also inherit little quirks. The baby flinches whenever someone talks to them. I didn't even know about these baby mechanics. They're weirding me out. Like, if a couple gets married in Tomodachi, like that's it. They're married. They're together. They're like, I'm assuming there's no divorce or anything. No, like cheating on spouses, right? Oak says, my mom and my brother's wife got into a fight and now they aren't even friends anymore. They won't be near each other. They just run away when they see each other and they won't make up. This is so crazy to me. Wait, hang on. Do the babies count toward your me limit? Like, if the island is fully populated, is suddenly everyone infertile or sterile or something? How does that work? And Eglin says, yeah, the notif went out. Okay, thank you for checking, Eglin. I appreciate it. And it looks like I'm... I thought I was caught up on YouTube. I just wasn't scrolling. Holy crap. I'm sorry. That's the first time it hasn't like really scrolled without me. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Baku says, I heard Batman something, so I joined. Taco says, Baku is leaving me for Batman. And then Baku says, I'm not leaving you for Batman, Taco. Yeah, Baku is sharing you with Batman. Frozy says, Logan is gonna have to acapella all the music. That's what I should have done. I should have tried to beatbox. But how you doing, Frozy? Baku says, I also saw Harvey Dent and audibly screamed. Oh, are you a fan of Harvey Dent, Baku? Taco says, Baku, you don't need to leave me for him. I could be your big buff man. Baku says, I'm a lesbian. And Taco says, gasp, how dare you agree? Baku says, rah, Jason Todd mentioned, I love my goat. And Taco says, avoiding the subject, I see. Baku says, Taco, I'm not going to leave you for Batman. And Taco says, oh, you are. Thanks for telling me. Okay. I'm glad that I was worried that there was like nobody over on YouTube. So thank you, Taco, Baku, Frulzy, for being here on YouTube. And everyone who's over here on Twitch, I'm going to read one or two more really quick comments. Oak says, Logan doesn't know who Big Mom is, but to describe her without spoilers, she's a 30-foot tall woman with like 100 children who dresses all in pink and would destroy a country if it got her cake. I had assumed that was the large lady whose name I'd forgotten early on in One Piece, who eventually was like Alvida or something like that, who got like skinny and hangs out with Buggy in the little gag strips for a while. Eglin said, honestly, mood on that last point. I don't think I'd destroy a country for cake. I mean, because honestly, destroying a country seems like a lot more trouble than going to the store and spending a few dollars. Weedle, how are you? That one just surprised me. It still was kind of quiet, but it surprised me. Weedle, welcome! All my audio levels are still really weird. Let me know if anything sounds too quiet or too loud, and I might try and tweak it a little bit. But how are you? Okay, let's get back into the game now. Unpause. Oh man, that guy's dead. This thing sucks now. Wonder if I can get the one from Catwoman. Maybe hers isn't hacked. Just using a cell phone.
Oh, thank God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent...
So we've just been spending 5 days sucking at our job? Is that what was going on? Oh. Chew! How'd you put that job? Oh.
Penguin improved the armor.
Batman!
Hi, Pengers.
Impressive as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
Your mask
What's your
sucks.
point?
Well, I liked it before, but it's overplayed now. It should be for special occasions, not anytime you're the Penguin. You ruined it. You ruined a beautiful thing, Ozzy.
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men.
I don't need toys.
Go easy on you.
I don't need toys to
I mean, I
deal
like
with the likes
toys.
of you.
You sure about that, Batman? Because from the look of it, you could use a little help.
See, that's why we should have been collecting Robins this whole time. Oh, bullets!
No, come on, just stay put.
No! You can't tell what to do. You're not my dad, Penguin. Because my dad is dead, and you're not.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yet, anyway, I don't know. What?
If I can just find a way to hack into it, I can get to Penguin.
Man, I hope I got QuickTime hacking if it's. Look at the cash. Look at machine guns. Yeah, why does my stuff? Batman is so anti-gun, and I have machine guns on things.
Firing armor-piercing rounds. These could tear the city apart.
Or tear armor apart. Pierce it. Upgraded armor.
The shell is much tougher than the original model. What is Penguin gearing up for?
To like do crime, probably. Look at.
He's made improvements. Even deadlier than before. Wayne Tech. In Penguin's hands. It's a dangerous weapon.
And tear out. Exposed wires. Listen to the wires. Almost got him. Man, there was one time I almost got Batman. He was getting closer and closer, and then I threw a rock at him. It was a big rock. Wiring to phone. Just plug it in. I've got a port for it.
I want the entire anti-bat arsenal deployed at once. Everything we got. We're in a fancy hostage or two, of course. All we left is bad shape splat on the pavement.
I like how the hole in my left eye has looks like eyelashes. It's pretty.
Another trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that,
The Batsuit will be a liability.
it's already in bad shape.
So I'm gonna go as Bruce
It
Wayne.
can protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin,
Wayne Memorial
maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Auditorium.
Face Penguin as Bruce?
Yeah.
Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable.
Uh,
But far from helpless.
he'll
Meeting
underestimate
him
me.
as Batman would play right into his hand.
Penguin thinks he knows me, but he has no idea what I'm really capable of.
He certainly doesn't. And that may be his undoing.
Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line.
Oh, I thought
Give
we
him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO. He should know who really killed Commissioner Grogan, and that the killer will be in Cobblepot Park.
And tell him he's getting a promotion.
Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there.
The raise and probably some good benefits and stuff. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to the chat. Let's see. Oak says she's basically a 6-year-old with the body of a 60-year-old who has the power to eradicate continents. Shiny with a little crying emote. Shiny, are you okay? Eglin said everyone on my island is either angry or depressed. I'm losing my mind. How did that happen? Magpie says Magpie flying in. What I missed on Commissioner Grogan dead. And that's really all. Nothing else has happened. How are you doing, Magpie? Let me take a look over to YouTube chat. Baku says, out of all the Two-Face variants, my favorites are the Absolute version and the Long Halloween, though I'm pretty sure they keep that in the main storyline. Yeah, Long Halloween is canon to mainline DC universe. Absolute, like, I know that they've released like a picture of him as a tease, but I don't think we've seen him actually Two-Face it up yet, right? I don't know how I feel about the long strand of hair in the middle. But then again, Absolute is just Scott Snyder containment as far as I'm concerned. He can do whatever he wants there. Taco says, fart. And the Taco says, 7 months of being a Logan fan. It's been 7 months? And Baku says, oh my gosh, I love this question. I find Harvey Dent doing criminal acts before becoming Two-Face very understandable. I feel like the Two-Face may have just given him a reason to do it not so privately. You see, I don't know. I mix it, especially because Two-Face is so much about like giving up his will, his choices to the coin. Like before, I'm torn. Baku says Two-Face is my favorite Batman villain. I love him. Oh, nice. Then I will defer to you since you are probably more of an expert on Two-Face than I am. Baku says everyone on my island is yearning. Baku Deku just got married, and Itafushi Ken, oh, that's a ship. There we go. And Baku says, there's more. Okay. I'll read one or two quick comments on Twitch. We'll get back in the game. Eglin said, oh no, they can divorce. I don't know if they can cheat, but they can divorce. Like, even after they've had kids? So what you're saying is that if you have like a self-insert, like Mary Sue, whatever you want to call it, character on Tomodachi Life, you could have not you could have a harem, but not like at the same time just a sequential harem. Magpie says, now I want to see Tomodachi cheating. I guess like that's the type of thing I could imagine in like early to mid 2000s Nintendo. I feel like they were a little bit edgier then, not like edgy, but anytime I see clips of like old Animal Crossing, sometimes people were just like mean and nasty. And now everybody's just oh so sweet and nice and comfy, you know? Oak says, yeah, babies do count to me limit, but you can also just have the babies move off the island. Oh, so like they grow up and then they just move away? Like go off to college? Or like do they leave as babies? Like you put them in a raft and just out into the ocean. It's like they're the fish's problem now. Cobblepot Park, 5:45 a.m.
Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back!
I hate being up this early. Oh, it's not a trap. That's a trap. Machine guns.
Martinez!
Not Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Hey, give us room.
How did you see behind the statue, Martinez?
Wayne Tech.
Does she have like X-ray vision?
Controlling the drones.
Guys, I hope Martinez is gonna be okay.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some stupid thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way.
Why would he keep the transmitter out in the open? I guess, is that like why it's a trap? It's to lure Batman in? It seems like a bad idea.
Get to it. You heard Martinez.
We gotta trust Martinez.
Distraction.
Martinez would never lie.
While you get into position.
I've known Martinez for about 45 seconds and I trust her.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
I'll remind him of our
Oswald
past.
and I grew up together. A little trip down memory lane could buy you at least a couple minutes.
That's all well and good, but he wants you dead.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane. But I'm all out of options.
Just because I'm a Batman.
I'll go in around
Jim.
the back.
I'm Batman,
if he
Jim.
sees me.
He won't. I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
I hope
the
there's not
perimeter
something
tight.
where like we can accidentally get Gordon killed. I love Commissioner Gordon. Even if he has a weird neck
If
in
he
this.
suspects anything before those drones are offline, we're both dead.
Oh, I thought he said he was gonna kill Penguin. Okay, all right, fine, we'll die. I haven't had a game over yet. I've like, if is Queen Katie here yet? Because like, I don't think we have a death counter at all for that. For this, I don't know if Batman can die. Probably got so much plot armor.
Fry this suit. It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
Oh, I gotta walk. I love how it says, you can't see because my camera's in the way, but it gives all WASD keys, but the only thing that does anything is W. W. Oh, it's inlet. For a second, he was moving even after I let go. Hi. Penguin. Pengy. Penguin. Pangers. Panga Puffapoo. Can we talk to you? We're little kids now.
I hate them, Bruce.
Wait, he already has a British accent in the past?
I really hate them.
I thought he had like moved to England and that's why he got it.
Making fun because my mum.
Because your mum what?
Arkham.
She's in Arkham, eh?
Bullies aren't coming back.
They better not. Oh,
Bet not. You have a bottle of water.
They say bad things about my family.
I hope this isn't gonna show the origin of his like nose scar that like the statue's gonna fall on him or something.
I'll smash the dumb faces.
Hey, language, child! You're like 9.
I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Hi! I'm a statue. I'm still a statue.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The penguins
Episode
got away
5!
from Cobblepot Park.
City of Light.
Oswald!
Bruce! Welcome! The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman.
I'm sorry I beat you up. I was on drugs.
But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure.
Okay. Works for me. Hey.
Not that I'm upset, but what does bring you by?
I miss you, bro.
Never known a Wayne to stick his neck
I
out.
just want to talk.
I've come to talk, Oz.
It's a bit late in the day for that.
Well, it's early. It's 5:45 a.m. according to the subtitles.
Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show. They paid
Oh, that
to
was
stick
still
their
live.
snouts in where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything.
He might be closer than you think.
A few more screams.
Pengy?
Maybe he's closer than you think. Just waiting for his moment to strike.
Yeah.
Oh, we'd know if he was. I've arranged quite the sound and light show for his arrival. And when he arrives...
Hi, Jim!
The lights, the sounds...
I love how Gordon is on the wrong side to target the transmitter. It's on the other side of the
The
statue.
blood running into the gutters. Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city.
I know who she really is.
I know Lady Arkham's real name. She's Vicky Vale.
Oh,
Victoria
did
Arkham. He's
figure
on to
that
you.
out when she stuck you with a needle
What
full
do
of
you mean he's
drugs?
on to us? Oh, it's because I walked over there?
Done all right by all this brouhaha.
Stop looking up there, Bruce. I'm going to read a couple comments in the chat. Yeah, I'm not good at this. I need to have those white lenses over my eyes in this game. Let's see. Oak says, Cooper from Twin Peaks just fell in love with Buggy from One Piece. I have no idea who Cooper from Twin Peaks is, but I hope that it is he or she or whatever is a wonderful spouse to Buggy. Weedle says, hi, Logan. I'm here doing homework, so lurking. Thank you for the lurk, Weedle. I hope the homework is going well. And then a hello, stinky puppy kicker, not eating enough Fun Dip Man, and a stinky puppy kicker. Shiny with a hydrate command. Thank you, Shiny. I will do that right now. We're like a half hour into stream and I haven't had any water yet, so it's probably a good idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Queen Katie says, howdy, how we doing? No deaths yet. Still not bit. How are you, Queen Katie? Weedle says, hello, Queen Katie, howdy to you. And Magpie says, get that penguin. Flightless tuxedo birds ain't got nothing on my fancy white magpie vest. There's the Batman villain Magpie. You know, maybe she and Penguin could get together and have black and white bird babies. Let's see, over on YouTube. Oh, I'm still caught up on YouTube. Hey, nice. Okay, let's get back in the game.
It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the
beat up some
gutter.
guys together was fun.
You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh?
You got glasses! Oh, they're like,
No,
oh, it's a monocle.
You'd hardly recognize
I
it,
treated you with respect.
I always treated you with respect, Oz.
Respect?
Yeah!
Oh, don't make me
Oswald will
laugh.
remember that.
You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company.
Dude, you're the one that like dropped my watch on the ground.
Batman!
Huh? Huh?
Damn it!
It's just the Blue Angels.
Where the hell is he? He's usually so bloody prompt. Unless...
It's me, I'm
This
Batman.
wouldn't be some kind of plan, would it?
It is, I'm Batman.
You working with the Bat?
Yeah.
Did you really come here all alone, Bruce?
You scared of Batman?
If anyone could afford to keep that brute on the payroll, it's you.
Why, Oz? Are you scared of Batman?
Might be, if I weren't so certain of my upper hand, as it were. Not that you can't look after yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man.
Just like
But then the
Batman
drug
does.
only reveals your true feelings. Felt like you were working out some issues there.
It was just the
Bruce?
drug. I'm truly
I
sorry.
am truly sorry for what happened, Oz. I never meant to hurt you so badly. I was drugged and...
Why do I not sound authentic? I said I'm truly sorry. It's like I didn't hurt you so badly. I was drugged. I am the least sincere person ever.
Kidding me? I'm the one on top now, Bruce. And it's about bloody time. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide! The Waynes caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You trying to get me all shaken up? I'm not waiting any longer.
Huh?
Batman be damned.
Okay, be ready, quick time events. Gordon, take your shot, bro!
We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park.
You're right, it's my fault.
To the rest of this bloody city.
All right, fine. It's my fault, Oz.
What now?
You're right.
You distracted him.
Everything that happened, everything you've gone through, that blame falls on me.
Yeah, at 8 years old, I was telling my dad what to do. I was running the mafia of this city. I was a dangerous child.
On my whole family.
How unlike you to admit your faults. Maybe you think that'll save you, eh? But guess what?
What? Chicken butt?
It won't. Oh, bloody hell!
Hey, don't leave your stuff out on the ground, in the rain. Oswald. E. Oh. Wait, how's he still doing that? I thought the transmitter's down. E. Go. Ha! Oh, I almost Green Goblin him. No! Oh.
Bruce, you bastard!
I hope this doesn't end with him going to the hospital. It's like, we had to remove several of his vertebrae. He is very short and penguin-like in stature now.
You got a lot to answer for.
Oh, you bloody pigs! How's this for an answer?
Wow, that's a powerful spit if it reached all the way up to his head. It's a superpower.
Is that all you got?
Goodbye, Oswald.
Goodbye, Oswald.
Oswald will remember that.
Freedom is rights.
Oh, is that Martinez? Martinez survived, and apparently he's just perfectly fine and up and walking around, out of the hospital. Now, yeah, okay.
I gotta admit, you surprised me.
You were right about this one.
Gotham owes you a debt.
I'm Batman.
The GCPD does too. I won't forget it.
I'm Batman.
Thank you.
I didn't do this for this thing. I'm not gonna say beer.
Gratitude, Lieutenant.
When you've been fighting crime,
Gotham will hear of this.
I have, you take your thanks where you can get them.
You think this changes anything, do ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
I'm kind of sad that we've gotten rid of, like, pretty much all of the actively involved supervillains in Chapter 2. I mean, I guess unless you count Catwoman as a supervillain. She's kind of like more of an anti-hero these days.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this, but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
This is not good, Jim. Batman, the Telltale series. Okay, we're in the Batcave. Let me read some more comments in the chat. Shiny says, my crying emote was when the commissioner got deaded. Oh, that! Said I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Okay, that was sad, I guess. I mean, it was so weird because, like, he was not a great guy up until now. I'm pretty sure that when we were investigating the death of Vicky Vale's foster parents, he was kind of being a jerk in there. And now all of a sudden he's like, we have to stop them. I have to protect the people of this city. Oh, heroic death. But I guess it's fine. Quick with some emotes. Shiny with some emotes. Quick said, I hope I didn't miss anything important, by the way. I was just scrolling through Crunchyroll to try and find a new anime to just mindlessly watch someday. I just started the first couple of episodes of, oh crap, what's it called? The something demon, something. It's by the same lady, the mangaka of Full Metal Alchemist. I've watched the first 2 episodes. It's pretty good. It's not like grabbing me by the short hairs and twisting yet, but it's pretty good, I think, maybe, kind of. Eglin said, why did none of them even attempt to take cover? Because if you're a cop, you can't do that. That shows weakness, right? I think, maybe, possibly. I'm going to play some more of the game. We're in the Batcave now. But how you doing, Queen? No, I think I already asked how you're doing, Queen Katie, right? I think, maybe. A Telltale Story by Megan Thornton and Chris Hockabout. Episode directed by Kent Muddle.
How go the repairs? Going
Art
offline
direction,
kept Penguin
Martin
from finding
McDonald.
the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system.
Yeah, I should have just unplugged it rather than like throwing a batarang into the cable, huh?
The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city. In the end, Bruce Wayne was the one to stop Penguin. Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you.
I love you, Alfred. You'll never disappoint me.
Always.
I have you, Alfred!
You down, even those whom you admire.
Well, not all people. You've never disappointed me, Alfred.
Except for the time I found out that you were hiding the secret about how evil my father was. I mean, that was disappointing.
But
Alfred will remember that.
Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it. I told you I wanted to leave your father's employ. But if only I had the guts to do something instead.
Like, what do you mean? Like, kill him?
Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes.
Alfred? Alfred, did you want to do my mom?
It helped her.
Helped her.
If I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred.
You're
Lady
not to
Arkham,
blame.
Oswald.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Alfred will remember that. Wanna hug it out, bro?
Thank you, Bruce.
Wanna hug it out, Dad?
But our work isn't done.
No, I'm going back to work. I'm emotionally stunted.
The children of Arkham are still out there. And Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
Which is, again, disappointing. Like, that thumbnail image that I found had Mr. Freeze, had Bane, had Harley Quinn. Are they all in Season 2 or something?
We need to figure out her next move.
Or are they just, like, plans for the future before Telltale went
on
on
her.
her?
She moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge.
Wait, his CEO access restored? They've reinstated him as CEO in, like, just an hour or so? Like,
if I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move.
What do you want to bet the people who made this game were, like, desperately hoping that Lady Arkham would catch on and Vicky Vale would, like, become a villain in the comics and everyone would love it so much? Can we access?
Damn it.
No, can't.
Can't access the news.
Can't read the news.
I need to get this working
How will I know what to be angry about on social media? My outrage is directionless. Codex?
Damn it.
Oh.
Still offline. I need to get this working again.
I can't read bios about my friends and enemies. Wayne CO, Lady Archophile. Okay, so let's first of all check out Wayne Enterprises.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's see what Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Okay. My password was I'm Batman.
Master Cobblepot's sense of humor hasn't changed much since you were boys.
Can we just see what he was doing?
That was the sense of humor as boys. He would just put penguins on file folders and, okay. Right-click to back up. So we have surveillance, real estate, financial report, and records. Cobblepot, it's in Comic Sans. I misjudge you. You're great, Pengers.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems across Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless...
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on. Secured what? A new folder that was hidden. I want to read all the other ones first.
Oswald was trying to buy an island.
I'm very sorry to report that Oswald Cobblepot was found dead in his cell the next day. Oswald Cobblepot didn't kill himself.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets and likeness to brand the place. Like it's some kind of tourist attraction.
He was going to call it
Falcone Island.
I'm gonna be honest. That has a ring to it. I like it. It sounds like isn't it? There's a okay because it sounds like Coney Island. Coney Island. That's in New York, I think. Isn't that where they have like the big amusement park or something like that? Coney Island. So Coney Island. I like that.
We need to figure out Lady Arkham's next move.
Of course.
That was so important. I'm glad they're introducing all this information in the final episode.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts to return, it appears.
Also explains how the children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply of guns. Oswald was using Wayne money to arm them.
Records.
Oswald altered several public records using the Wayne network.
Yes, we can check him. So, Bruce, Oswald, and Victoria Val. Bruce!
Oswald manipulated my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology?
No!
And my medical records.
No! My
There are some...
I want a real degree, something useful.
Colorful diseases.
That'll never help me get a job.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
That's better.
Wait, that's how I changed my medical records back? Because he vandalized them to say that I have IBS?
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was enrolled at Cambridge? Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
Victoria Vale.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this?
Yeah. Quiet, Butler.
He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
So we can undo people's censorship and redactions and things? Right, click to back out. I'm gonna click this to back out. Okay, oh, now is there more in records now? Okay, records, just because we still can go in there. Security!
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with the Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky is the brains.
Has Penguin ever been described as the brawn? Actually, no, okay. There was the cartoon show in I want to say, was it early 2000s? The Batman cartoon with the designs by like Joe Matsuda and everything like that. And in that one, for some reason, Penguin was like a kung fu expert. It was weird. I didn't really like what they did with some of the villains in that one. But that's the only one I can think of where he was ever like a real physical threat. Like Braun? I'm going to read a couple more comments in the chat though. Let's see. Kaifi says, howdy, Robo Logan. How you doing, Kaifi? Welcome. How's your day going? Crap, what day is today? Oh my gosh. Today's Tuesday, isn't it? I didn't update the schedule. Chat, please don't tell yourselves that I didn't update the schedule. I want to keep this a secret from you. Well, see, Queen Gator says, I don't remember a death counter, so no, I don't think we've had any game overs yet. Magpie says, I made the same observation. Lol, in the spoiler chat, wait, what? That I haven't died? That I'm actually doing good at this game? For ish, I don't know. The choices are probably bad. But Harvey still has one face, and we're friends with the Joker. So I think we're better at being Batman than Batman is at being Batman. So, yeah.
So let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for.
Oh, so now we go back in the records folder. Can we scroll down? Oh, no, that's not scroll bar. We can't do it. Scroll. How do we... What am I supposed to look at here? I can't... Records? I can't do any of these? Okay, I guess I just back out. Oh, here we go. Oh, I gotta go into the Lady Arkham file. Lady Arkham file. I forgot that there were two different things.
Vicky Vale, mid-30s, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record, her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Okay, what do we got? We got, look at Lady Arkham, look at Children of Arkham, look at Vicky Vale Gazettes. That's gotta be the thing that we unlocked. So we'll look at Lady Arkham first.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear. Not unlike Batman.
Hey, I only inspire fear in criminals. They're a cowardly and superstitious lot.
I just need to find her.
It's kind of amazing that he has the technology to make a hologram of like anybody he knows. I feel like that would be very used very poorly in most people's hands. If you're like, hey, there's this girl, give me a life-sized, accurate hologram of her.
The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity.
Yeah, it's a letter A.
They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham couldn't ignore.
All right, and finally down here, Vicky Vale Gazette.
The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries. But yet, it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
Writing poor articles that got rejected? I don't know.
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective.
I already just did that, bro. Oh, and I gotta look again. I gotta read it. Oh, unlock the new stuff. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat first, though. Let's see. Magpie says, didn't we hear his mother? And she seemed American. I forget. We did hear his mother. That was way back in like episode 2. I think the one where we had the debate, maybe that was episode 1. I can't remember. Whatever the debate was, when we saw the video of Thomas basically morphining her to death. I think she was American. It was weird. But as far as the parents thing, I mean, I guess it is possible. So I have an uncle who his wife is from England, and she has a very thick British accent. And they had 2 kids. And I remember when I was like little, and his kids were little, like these cousins of mine, like they had very, very thick British accents because they were being raised like by their mom at home. And then slowly over the years, as they went to school, it like phased out. So I guess maybe he was just homeschooled also? Can we headcanon that? That like the dad was British and he was homeschooled? Quiget says, oh, monocle. I am not sure how I feel about Penguin's monocle. I would rather, okay, this is just me being totally real. Given the choice, I would rather him wear a monocle because he wants to wear a monocle than to wear like, oh, this is my Google glasses thing, my smart glass, the thing. It's so cool. It's like, no, just let dude wear a monocle. Same with like the Arkham Asylum, like Arkham City, whatever games where they're like, it's a Coke bottle that was crushed into his head in a prison brawl. It's like, no, just let just like you guys wanted to let Ryuji say F in Persona 5. I just want to let Pengers wear a monocle. Just let him have bad eyesight in one eye. Is that so wrong? Over on YouTube, Taco with a message retracted and then saying, Baku, can you invent teleportation? If you do, okay. If you do, A, make sure that you're not prestiging people to death with a teleportation. Don't be like a Star Trek teleportation, because that's a murder machine. You're not teleporting anywhere. You're killing someone and then creating a clone who thinks they're you, but you're dead. But if you create real teleportation, please let me know, because that would be very, very useful. Magpie over on Twitch says, Magpie, the Batman villain, is barely a character. I've pretty much only seen her in one Arkham Asylum comic, Arkham Asylum Live in Heck. I think she was a bit more prominent in the very short-lived cartoon show Beware the Batman. I never watched much of it, but they tried to pull from some of the B and C list villains so that they weren't just doing the same people over and over again. But it was a weird cartoon because like they were trying, I think, a bit too hard to not be all the other Batman cartoons. Like, we won't have Robin or Batgirl as sidekick, so Katana will be the sidekick. It's like, okay, I guess Batman knew her from The Outsiders, but that's still weird. And plus, like, one of the villains they chose was Professor Pig, and I'm gonna be real. I hate Professor Pig. Like, in concept, in execution, and everything. If I could erase one Batman villain, it would probably be Professor Pig. And then Chinese says, "Woo!" Okay, let's get back into there. Oh, I gotta click this. Unlock.
Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the Bat computer should be able to... There. No more holes.
Yeah, there. Hey, Oak! Oak, are you still here? Oak, we need to let you know there are no more holes. Oak. You should appreciate that, Oak. Okay, so what do we got? Vicky Vale patient files and Vicky Vale Wayne Tech. Okay, let's look at that. I guess we'll just go in order, top to bottom. Let's look at the patient files, examine.
She was looking into Arkham patients, reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
I mean, that's not villainous. That's okay. I mean, she probably was breaking laws like doctor-patient confidentiality, stuff like that. Examine.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the
Achievement unlocked. Revelations. Complete chapter 2 of episode 5.
But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands.
She can't do that with a woman in Wayne
When
Enterprises.
she does, we'll find her.
Yeah.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
Thank you, Luscious.
Arkham?
Not quite. I'm patching you the feed now.
Huh? Is it? Wait, no, that is. Oh, it's Catwoman. Hi, Catwoman. You can have it.
She stole from you?
It's hers. It's a gift.
After we opened our doors to her.
No, I trust her.
After all that you two...
We did
Alfred.
it. Alfred, we did it.
No, Bruce,
I can tell you in detail.
Why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted?
She must have a reason.
Selfish?
This is so dumb. Like, she has been on our side this whole time, and Alfred immediately, how could she do this? It's like, no, bro, just go with it. Just trust the process.
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole. It's a prototype.
Oh, man. I don't like that guy from Poppy Playtime.
It's an electronic skeleton key.
Oh.
With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
Why did we make this?
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred.
Yeah. Even though it's like just right over there.
Some answers from Selina.
Thank you for getting the car ready by just standing over there. You probably hit like the key fob to unlock it for me or something. Thank you, Alfred. Love you, Alfie. Hi.
Damn it.
Hi.
Hey, Bruce.
You got my keys.
I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least.
You're trying to get my attention?
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun.
We're flirting.
But I know you're not here for me. Are you?
Maybe I'm here for both.
I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this.
So we're gonna just imply that she wants it because she's a cat burglar and just likes stealing?
No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws
It's beneath
into.
you.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory.
Come on. Come on, Selina.
Catch.
Ah, that's something my dad never played with me.
I know you're just playing into my pride. But
yeah.
You're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty.
No, don't try and write this off as a long con.
Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe.
We did it.
I had to get close to people.
We did
Your
it.
friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad.
I do too.
After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne.
Okay, I'm going to assume that she's just saying this so that we won't feel bad about her leaving the city. That she doesn't really believe this.
Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman.
I don't believe you.
Scourge of Gotham.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
Oh.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job.
I'm good at mine too. My job is to bang Catwoman.
I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours. You don't need the money, but think of the fun.
Gotham needs me.
Gotham needs me. And I won't abandon the people of this city, no matter how they feel about me.
After the way they've treated you, you've got one hell of a thick skin. You're gonna need it. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right? My copy of the Boy Scout Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rules.
You wouldn't go that far.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
I would be a little. Catwoman, I think, would murder somebody before Batman would. I'm going to read a couple more comments to the chat. Let's see. Queen Katie said, by the way, Logan, I realized this earlier this morning. Logan, the image you used for the thumbnail is not from season 1. It's for the 2nd season. It occurred to me, and then I Googled a lot. I didn't know. I just Googled Batman, Telltale, official art, and that, like, I thought that image came up twice. One was like all colored red, and one was black and white. I'm like, ooh, the black and white one has some good contrast. I'll use that. So we're not going to have, like, surprise cameos from Mr. Freeze and Bane and Harley Quinn and all that stuff, but thank you, Queen Katie. Yeah, it's the risk I take, I guess, from going into these games blind. Hang on, we got a pin message on Twitch written by Weedle, pinned by Crystal. When did you get here? I didn't hear you coming. How you doing, Crystal? Said, by the way, I love Logan's couch/bed in the background, as it reminded me of a movie theater floor with the mini arcade. Thank you. It is a couch. And that's just a little blanket that I have draped over it. And yeah, it's I think when I found it, I looked up like arcade carpet. Because if you recall, Weedle, way back ages ago, I used to have a My Hero Academia fleece blanket that I had gotten with a Hot Topic gift card. And I think that's what it was. Anyway, I think it was a Hot Topic gift card. Anyways, My Hero Academia fleece blanket that just had the whole cast on because I like that anime. The problem was like right there over my shoulder. I think that's where it was Ochako Uraraka. Or maybe it was the other shoulder. Maybe it was like before I got the microphone. But anyway, it was like right over my shoulder was Ochako Uraraka. And people, when I would post clips, sometimes would be like, hey, I like the Ochako Uraraka body pillow. I'm like, oh, crap. I don't want to come across as a perv. I better get something else. And arcade carpet was the very first thing that popped into my mind. So thank you, Weedle. Queen Gator said, I'm doing good. I also finally made a new VTuber logo for myself. The old one was cringe. So I updated it. But here's the question. This is important. Is the new one cringe also? Because you gotta have some cringe. You gotta embrace a little bit of cringe. Right. Okay, I should get back to the game. We're like an hour into stream. And Batman, I guess he's having a moment with Catwoman. Let's keep playing. Selena will remember that.
Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about.
I have a crush on you.
You're upset that I'm leaving.
That's true.
What'd you think? That one night of sex meant we were going steady?
Don't say the word sex. That makes me uncomfortable.
Is that what you really thought?
I had fun, did you? It meant something to me.
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
I was saving myself for a Catwoman. I was technically saving myself for an anime cat girl, but I was like, you're the closest I'm gonna get.
Oh, Bruce.
Selena will remember that.
Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selena. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible.
I'm not sure how to feel about spending a night of passion with a woman, and she says afterward it was, quote, not terrible.
But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated.
I'll call you though, okay?
I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be.
You want to go get some breakfast?
I'm a thief. That's all I am.
I know a good place that has like
I told you that from
waffles.
the start.
That's all you are. You know that's not true.
Stop. That's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit it.
You'd like it if that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that?
Because you're hot.
I've made my feelings pretty clear. Why aren't you listening?
Because I love you. Because make a good team.
You fought by my side.
I'm not gonna say I love you. That'll scare her off. I'm not gonna, like, when she's doing that, I'm not gonna go, I love you, because like we haven't actually, we've had like one date. That is too much. That is too forward. I know that much of a rule. You don't tell a girl you love her after one date. Not anymore.
Saved a lot of lives. We're a good team, Selena.
You had
Selena
to know
will remember that.
But it was nice. While it did.
Although, did I mess up? Was I supposed to say that I love you?
You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me. But you just keep on surprising me.
Kiss her goodbye. Selena will remember this.
Something to remember me by.
I won't need any help remembering you. Well, it's been fun.
Check to make sure she didn't pickpocket that thing out. Oh, yeah, okay. See you around?
See you around?
Maybe.
Weird. I'm so glad no other cars came along this road. We were blocking traffic.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce! Lady Arkham! She's here!
Wait, what?
I tried to keep them out, but...
Does she have a Tommy gun?
Alfred? Alfred!
Oh yeah, everybody's attacking my home. Alfred better be okay. Crap. Oh, my pool table is askew.
Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it. I'm going to search for clues.
Just tell me how I can help.
Well, I gotta click things and then link them up. It's a whole
Get
UI
over here
thing.
as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here.
I feel guilty for smooching the lady.
Al?
Oh, so many things to click. Okay, let me read one or two more quick comments in the chat. We'll get back to this. Let's see. Queen said, "Lol, Logan talking about the image I just mentioned." Weedle says, "I'm done with Python homework for today." So yeah, we had a little bit of Python content the other day in Ace Attorney. Some Monty Python. But yeah, so Weedle, are you able to just like hang out now? Queen says, "It's freaking Comic Sans." It was. Says, "I love that Penguin wrote his name in Comic Sans on the website." There was a Magpie saying that. I don't know if I said that right. Says, "It delights me. Please pin so Logan sees while it's still there." And Queen said, "Magpie, you weren't kidding." Magpie said, "Yes." Thank you for having that said. So if I had missed it, you would have been able to point it out to me. I really appreciate that. Weedle says, "I'm not. I lied. I have one more. This one forced me to use Kinter? I don't know what that is." Magpie says, "Okay, as long as the Comic Sans was noticed. That's all I care about." Weedle says, "I'll be back in another 40. Hope it's minutes. Not years. And Magpie says, I'm glad Logan heard he bought an island and felt the same joke in spirit that I did. Yeah, Penguin is totally doing an Epstein. Anyway, let's start clicking things. What do we got? We got furniture. We got fire poker. That's not where fire pokers go. They're supposed to poke fires. Scuff mark, fireplace, mantle blood, broken shelf, busted vase. I wish I could bust a face. Pool cue. What else we got over here? Anything on this side? Blood splatter on the pool table. Broken lock. Oh, it's not good. Okay, well, I guess we just gotta start clicking everything. Look at broken lock. I love how I have no hustle.
Completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway.
Or just like locked the door. I mean, look at blood splatter on the pool table. Let's see. It's not Alfred's blood. No, it's someone else's blood.
Blood pattern looks like it came off a high velocity hit.
Okay, pool cue, examine.
This pool cue was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half.
So that was probably the high velocity hit then, I guess. Busted vase. Just casually strolling over. Not like I'm in a hurry or anything.
Vase was knocked over in the struggle. The fight left nothing untouched.
I don't know, the paintings on the wall seem fine. The window blinds, I think there's a lot that's untouched, but maybe I'm just being pedantic. Broken shelf.
Something big was thrown against this wall.
Like a person.
Or someone.
Like Roland. Remember him? He was big. He's big and blue for some reason. Roland. What else we got? Let's look at the scuff mark.
A scuff mark. What could have caused this?
Shoe polish. I bet. Furniture.
Furniture scattered outwards from a single point.
Oh, we're trying to do like a Dexter thing again. Figure out the direction things are moving. I want to look at that thing, but I can't look high enough. There. Look at poker. Fire poker. Poker's like a joker, but pokes.
How the hell?
Oh, it's someone poking my wall. Don't poke a brother's wall.
Ash everywhere.
Ash again.
What did they do to you, Alfred?
It's like a handprint. Okay, that's all I gotta say about that. Okay, so let's check to see which things have link icons. So the fire poker, fireplace, broken shelf, and pool cue. Wait, isn't that an odd number of things? Pool cues, yeah, so these two look like they should go together. This is broken, bloodied end of a pool cue and splashes of blood. So let's link that to this. Link to. Scanning in my brain.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head.
His head specifically.
Stop him.
We know
used
this
the
stuff.
jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
I am glad that, like, even though we as Batman have a no-killing rule, we're like, Alfred can kill if he wants to. He's old enough. It's like when you have, like, a grandparent who will sometimes say inappropriate things. It's like, yeah, my great-grandpa, the 93-year-old man, he sometimes says some racist stuff, but he's like an old man. Here it's like, it's Alfred. He sometimes kills some guys. It's okay. He's allowed. Okay, so those things are linked. Broken shelf. What does a broken shelf go to? Well, the fire poker, I assume, is going to go to the fireplace. So let's do that. Link. And
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker. But it was knocked away.
Ricochet, ka-chow. Okay, so clearly I'm missing something that needs to go into the bookshelf. Let's take another step back here. See if I missed something. Oh, okay. What do I link that to? Oh, here, there's the scuff mark. Okay, scuff mark. I gotta go around. So something was scuffed into the bookshelf. Let's go and link. And scuff mark. Link. And this should be the last of our investigation, right? Then we'll be able to move forward.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred.
Oh. Looks like she succeeded.
I know what happened.
Achievement unlocked on the trail, completed chapter 3 of episode 5.
Alfred
Look at this cartoony run.
barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time
Pumping
to
those
grab
arms.
a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open.
What happened to his rifle he had before?
He broke it across one of their heads.
Yeah.
Then stabbed him to
Stabbed
get
him.
away.
Then went over, grabbed the fire
Another
poker.
assailant tackled Alfred,
Yeah.
knocking over the vase.
Yeah.
Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor.
Oh, was the fire
Used her
poker after
staff's
this?
concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace.
Then he
So
grabs a
Alfred
fire
grabs
poker.
the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room.
Oh, I thought it was the
and lodge
henchman who
into the
did it.
wall.
And then bloody
More
handprint.
blood on the mantle. They smashed his face into it.
Don't do that to Alfred. I thought it was a hand, not a face.
Wait.
Huh?
That picture doesn't belong there.
Is that a clue? I think it's a clue. I'm going to read a couple comments in the chat, though, before we look at this. Quicket said, how is this legal, by the way? Oh, using all the money and all the stuff Penguin was doing. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys realize this. Penguin was committing crimes. It was not legal. At all. At all. Quicket said, what do you mean there's access to changing records in the Wayne system? That's what I was yelling about. Quicket, Magpie says, that's what I was yelling about. Quicket says, sorry, your names are similar colors. Quicket said, I would get it if this was a Harvey plot because Mayor. But what do you mean this was all Wayne? That means Bruce could have done stuff too. It kind of reminds me of, you guys have seen the movie The Dark Knight, right? There's a whole bit with the security system and talking to Lucius Fox and how he could basically look into everything. And how that was like a gross overstep of people's privacy, but he just has to trust Lucius to know the right thing to do and all that. You know, yeah, right, yeah. Magpie says, imagine Cobblepot making a fake Bruce Wayne Tinder just to be petty. Yeah, oh, it'd be horrible stuff. It's like, my likes are to sniff my own poop. And then as like a picture of him, like a Photoshop picture of him, it's like catching a fish, but it's like a little tiny fish. It's like, oh, it's all I could catch. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's look at the picture. Look at.
Lady Arkham wanted me to find this.
Did she like paste herself in the background somewhere? No, it's probably something hidden in the frame. There'll be like a note. Oh, my watch is really loose. Huh? Oh, there's a number on the back?
The butler did it.
0278-2392-9630 password. I know that the game is just going to do that, but I want to write this down. I want to write this down because I don't know. It feels like the type of thing that there might be like a website. Okay, so 0278 dot, and the next one is 2392 dot. And the next one is 9630. Thank you guys for your patience while I indulge my compulsions.
Password reckoning. You have no idea.
All right, back in the Batcave. This is such an exciting final episode. We spent a while in the Batcave, just clicking and investigating. Then we went out onto a road and was just chilling with Catwoman, and then back to the Batcave, clicking and investigating. I guess there was like a little bit of fighting in the very beginning, but this is not a super exciting, gripping you, edge of your seat finale so far. But maybe it's supposed to be like the calm before the storm. What? Huh?
You should be rotting in a padded cell.
Hi, Vicky.
Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son,
Yeah?
will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually.
In pieces?
Piece by bloody piece.
In pieces.
Alfred.
Oh
my God.
We have work to do. Vicky will pay for this. We have work to do.
We have to keep a cool head, Lucius. Worrying isn't going to help Alfred. We need to focus.
You're right. Let's get started.
He's just
Alfred
adjusting his
keeps
glasses.
adjusting his glasses.
Oh, is he like doing Morse code?
Reflection.
Oh,
He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses.
Hey, he's being smart.
He knows the Bat computer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can view the virtual image using my cowl.
This is so dumb. Oh yeah, actually, no. Hang on. I want to say this is dumb because this is the type of thing you see in like NCIS and like in real life never works. And yet, we are at the point where I remember hearing this story where there was something where like some girl, I want to say it was in Japan. Some influencer had posted some picture and people were able to dox her and figure out where she was because people like the photo was high enough resolution. They were able to zoom in on her eyes and identify her location based on the reflection of her surroundings in her eyeball. So I guess if we are just that much of a I don't even know what word to use to describe that. Use the bat cowl to investigate Alfred's surroundings. Now I wanna look at the Gotham feed first. Access.
Damn it. I can't access the news feed.
Back sitting down again.
I need to get this working again.
Yeah, I need to read the news. Access it.
Damn it. Still offline. I need to get this working again.
Oh yeah, I guess we should look at the mask, the cowl, examine a reflection.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture.
I am looking forward to seeing the Batman mask on me when I'm in my civilian clothes. Oh no, we don't get to see me like that. Oh, this is... Wow, this is very detailed. Okay, Child of Arkham, a camera, stairs. Okay, let's look at this Child of Arkham, inspect.
He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Hit over the head with a pool cue. Okay. Let's look at the stairs.
Stairs leading up. Cement walls.
Up.
We're in a
walls.
basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held.
Only so many houses can have a basement. Camera, inspect.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Okay, looks like we've seen all there is to see in this frame. Let's move on to Alfred's next signal.
Okay, so we have one of these for each time he reflects using his glasses. A water heater. Oh, that's gonna have some clue. Just boxes.
Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Just boxes.
Let's keep looking.
Boxes. Inspect water heater.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
We just have to hope that
we're not there yet.
Rogers is a failing business.
Moving on.
Honestly, they might not even be in business anymore. They might have supplied the water heater and then be gone. Okay, so what do we got? We got a Mason stamp. All right, Lady Arkham, and okay, let's look at Lady Arkham first. Inspector.
Lady Arkham.
Oh.
Keep searching.
Yeah. Look at that outfit, and she's flat as a board. That's why she's mad. Inspect.
A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city.
Wait, so we're saying that this is the basement of a Masonic lodge? Is that the only type of building? Because I'm not a Freemason. I do find learning about them to be somewhat fascinating, but okay.
Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them.
Oh, that's what we're saying. Okay,
that's
good.
A big lead. Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Was that a window? Oh, we can see the window before. That sticker was not there. Anything else? Oh yeah, let's look at the window sticker. Inspect.
The basement window.
And there's a bus stop.
Outside.
Bus stop.
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
How convenient.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Let's hope.
It's a lot of information just from the reflection in his glasses. Basements. Oh man, a lot of people have basements. Repair logs.
These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed.
Build year 1945 and by
Filtering
Masons.
For all homes built on that date.
Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, which one has bus stop?
I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood.
Oh, there's 3 possible neighborhoods? Okay, I'm gonna read some more in the chat. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought. We'll get into some action. We're gonna Batman it up soon. I'm gonna read some more. Let's see. See, Queen Katie said, I don't know. Penguin did try fighting in the Bat Family webtoon, I think. Was he good at it? I mean, because Penguin is more of a gadget type of a guy. He always had his trick umbrellas. He'd have like an umbrella that fires bullets or that like has a knife stab out or shoots gas or something. But he was always like this short little portly guy. He's never the type of guy that's like, oh, fisticuffs himself. He has goons and he has umbrellas, right? Magpie says 2004's, okay, that was the year for The Batman is what you're thinking of. Thank you. Okay, I thought it was around-ish that time period. I'm gonna be real. I wasn't a big fan of that iteration of Batman. I mean, it had some interesting things, but not a fan. I like Batman the Animated Series. I really like Batman Brave and the Bold as well. And there's the schedule command. Weedle says, I forgot how blue Logan's eyes are. Sometimes I look over there and I get hit with blue. Sorry to hit you with my blue. Magpie says, Penguin is usually a bit of a fencer slash Bartitsu fighter. He's not really one to throw hands. What is that? I mean, the fencer, I guess, maybe with the umbrellas or something. And Magpie says, the observation I made was about the English accent. For context. Lol. Oh, okay, yeah. And Weedle says, man, this makes me want to play the Lego Batman's games. I do still need 100% the second and third game. I think it was doing the same thing to Queen Katie before. Crystal says, my bad, I was late. I was playing Tomodachi Live. Understandable. I feel like it'll take me a long time to get anywhere near as far as where you guys are. Because like I don't have much free time to play the but I've got 6 residents now. I've got 6. I just built a news station on my island. Anyway, let's play a little bit more here because I think I'm still caught up over on YouTube. Yeah, I think Taco and Baku may be off doing their own fun stuff together. So what do we got? So there's 3 possible locations. Location, examine.
A corner store. Seems unlikely.
Yeah, I don't have a basement. Examine.
Bowling alley. Damn it.
Even less likely.
Let's keep looking.
No, this is good. If they're unlikely, it means that we're narrowing it down.
You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
It's a
Lady
house.
Arkham is back at the Vale House.
What? Wait, how? That is the scene of a crime from like the previous week, and like nobody's got eyes on that place. Like we know she's at large. This was a previous residence, and it's just like, yeah, the cops aren't paying attention there.
Her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not a supervillain. I have no experience of being a supervillain. But if I was like filming a hostage video, I don't think I'd do it in my own basement. It's too risky.
Actually.
Oh, hey!
Early prototypes.
I like this. This looks more cloth. Because like the other one that he's had this whole time has been fun. And I get that the armored batsuit has been popularized by the Christopher Nolan movies, by the Arkham games and stuff like that. But I like just a good cloth batsuit. I'm not sure about the lines going up and down on the sides. Reminds me of Batman Inc. a bit too much. And I do miss the yellow oval behind the bat logo. But I like a batsuit that feels like cloth. It could be like Kevlar. It could be thick, but yeah.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
I gotta click things. I know. Equip. Lucius, I'm about to change my clothes. Are you gonna like go in the other room? You just gonna stare at me while okay. You're gonna watch me.
Good call.
Change my clothes.
Thank you, Lucius.
All right.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals.
Well, if you don't leave, you're about to see my bells and my whistle. See, there's something about that it's classic. It looks cool. Am I the only one that prefers a cloth batsuit over armor? Vale Residence, 8:38 p.m. See, the tape is still up. I have glowing eyes. They blink.
Heading into the basement.
Be careful.
Huh. 1. I'm gonna count the steps. 2, 3, 4. I like houses with an even number of steps. 5, 6. Oh, E!
Batman!
I'm all right.
It's okay. It's okay. Just pulling a Kevin McAllister, but with a gun.
There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
All right, yeah, so this chapter is just so much investigating. Okay, there's a blood trail, a chair, blood splatter, and what else? Is there anything over here? Okay, so it looks like it's just these three things. So let's start examining. Blood trail. It's a shoe print.
There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him.
Yeah, Lady Arkham's soldier's soul.
The trail stops at the
shoe.
wall.
Oh, there's a hidden door.
It goes under it.
What?
Sounds like there's more to this basement than
That meets the eye!
Taking a closer look.
Oh, yeah, gotta look at the chair first. Look at chair.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him.
Oh, I don't know why you're backing up, bro. We still gotta look at this blood splatter. It's probably Alfred's blood. We should keep track how much there is. Make sure he still has enough inside of him.
The blood hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta find a way through this wall. Wall! Kick, push, look at first. Look at.
The wall is just a facade.
Why would the Vales have a false wall in their basement?
There's supervillain crap. Let's try pushing it first.
Now let's find out what the Vales were hiding.
Oh yeah, because we don't want to kick it. Then that'll alert them to our presence.
There's a small room.
A grate. Because it's a grate.
With a hole in the floor.
And a ladder, rope ladder. I have to go in the sewer. There's poo gas down there. Look
a rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Oh, is it a prison for Alfred? Okay, yeah, don't call out. There might be other bad people down there. Let's just pull it. And let's investigate. All quiet like. We're gonna use the rope ladder, right? Otherwise we won't be able to get back out.
I'm going inside.
I'm gonna use the rope ladder. Oh no! I'm so bad at this. Wait, are those children's drawings? Oh crap! We talked before about how the Vales, the parents, Vicky Vale's foster parents, were probably bad and abusive. It looks like this wasn't something that she had as a supervillain. This was something they used to, like, put their children in timeout. Oh my gosh. And disturbing drawings. And bloody belts? This is dark.
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
Child abuse prison dungeon.
Some kind of torture chamber.
For children, specifically.
Shackles, belts.
We got a pin message on Twitch. Thank you very much, Magpie, for the Tomcat. Magpie says, please pin Logan, investigate the chalk last. It'll move the story along. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I always want to make sure I check out everything. So thank you, Magpie. You know me so well. And thank you, Crystal, for pinning the message. Oh, and another pin message from Magpie says, Bartitsu, I hope I'm saying that right, is cane fighting. Sometimes spelled Baritsu, which is technically wrong, but that's how it's written in Sherlock Holmes, I think. Well, Sherlock Holmes could never be wrong, nor could his inspired character Sherlock Holmes, because he's delightful, you know? So thank you very much. Let me read a couple comments in the chat, that we'll get back into the game. Let's see. Magpie says, I guess if Penguin's mom was driven mad, then Ozzy would be around his father, who probably had the English accent. Yeah, even if not homeschooled, he might have just preferred the English accent. I'm just trying to come up with some explanation for why he had that accent in that flashback. Eglin said, another note for Baby Me is it only tracks direct family, parent and kid. So if you have, you have to manually track other relatives like siblings, uncles, aunts, cousins, etc. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense to track directly, because like any stuff that you'd have from like uncles and aunts and whatever, those would be recessive genes in the parents, because it's getting directly from them. So you don't know if those would even pass on at all. But I get what you're saying. That's good enough. Yeah, I think you prioritize that. The parents, that's good enough. Does face paint get inherited as well? Or because like if I'm making some me's that are just nothing but face paint, and like 2 dots for eyes and a little line for a mouth. Is that all that inherits? Weedle said Crystal, hoy! And Eglin said it's dumb, but that's how it is. I had to set the other Valentine siblings as related to Woodrow's. Oh, you mean for the relatives thing? I forgot that was the thing. Every time I create a me, I always forget that it asks if you're related to anybody. I had forgotten that because I haven't been making people related. Maybe I should. That makes so much more sense, Eglin. Thank you. Sorry, I misunderstood. Magpie said, oh yeah, beware the Batman. Oh, sorry. Magpie says, oh yeah, beware the Bartman was the one cartoon I never really looked at. Katana was definitely a weird choice. I also hate Professor Pig all around, Logan. We can be bonded in our hatred for Professor Pig. High five. Yes. Good taste, Magpie. Oak says, no, what? Weedle says, by the way, I love Logan's. Oh, that was pinned earlier. Oak says, Logan, what will you shove your tongue into now? I don't know, ice cream sandwich? Something like that. Be delicious. Be so tasty. Like very good. All right, let's get back to the game for a bit now. Blood.
What? Vicky. She was kept down here.
Oh, and the drawing looks kind of like Lady Arkham.
To their child.
The veils.
I'm beginning to understand.
They're dead now.
What is there to understand? To willfully hurt a child.
Why she killed the veils.
That's why she killed the veils. They abused her.
I'm not saying what she did was right, but
it's more understandable.
Imagine what she went through.
The veils foster children.
Oh, look at the doll.
Not the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at...
Babin, you said earlier there were no more holes. And we told Oak there were no holes.
All. He would have left me a clue.
So would he have, like, rubbed his hand on the chalk to get some chalk together and, like, write a message or something? Okay, so Magpie said make sure to look at the chalk drawings last. So let's look at the fresh blood, examine it.
This blood is fresher than the rest.
Yeah, it's so fresh.
Must be Alfred's.
So, that's a lot of blood. Like, we should be more concerned about... Oh, and Alfred's glasses! Oh, they're broken. Alfred better not be dead. If Alfred is dead, I am not going to forgive this game.
Alfred's glasses.
Like, if they're trying to be really edgy, it's like, oh, Vicky Vale killed Alfred. No, I don't approve of that. Doll. Yeah, that's a prototype for Lady Arkham.
Vicky created her here, in this room.
Lady Arkham.
This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham.
Oh yeah, shackles.
Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new.
And new, okay.
Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her.
Spanked him? With a belt?
A belt. It's caked in blood.
New or old? So we got a clawing and we got drawings. Clawings and drawings. So I assume the drawings are the chalk, so let's look at the clawing.
Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No.
Okay, so have we got everything else? So now we look at the drawings and advance the story.
There are drawings. Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer.
Can we, like, filter it out with weird lens effects in our cowl? Oh, there's chalk on the ground. I didn't notice that before. Was that here? Okay, I'm glad I didn't do that. Maybe it didn't, like, spawn or, like, become clickable until clicking the drawings then. Okay, look at the chalk.
One piece apart from the others.
One piece? Oh, it's real.
Yellow.
Yellow.
The same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe.
So the color we chose for the bad computer at the beginning comes into play here. So if we had chosen purple, it'd be purple. If we had... Okay. Look at drawing right. And then drawing left. Shall be unleashed. Okay, I'm assuming we gotta look at both of these. So let's try and look at this one first.
Alfred has highlighted 3 words.
Shall be unleashed.
Shall be unleashed.
She has a dog that she doesn't like to properly leash when she walks. And look at this drawing.
An arrow. Pointing to a building.
on fire.
Arkham.
Oh, we'll get to go see Joker again, our new buddy, Joker. And we'll be able to finally give him the favor that we promised him. Hang on. So we gotta link the chalk, a nub of yellow chalk. Link left drawing, link right drawing. So do we link the two of them together or link the chalk with them? Let's try linking the drawings first. And then we'll try to link the two of them to the chalk, I think, maybe.
Alfred left me another clue.
Or maybe we just only had to do the two.
This is what he wanted me to find. To see. Alfred is highlighted. Shall be unleashed.
So is she gonna try and like have a big breakout at Arkham to let all the villains out?
And he's pointing me to her drawing of Arkham.
That like
sounds like something out of a fire and brimstone.
So the inmates will be
That's
unleashed?
Exactly what it is. Alfred's just along for the ride. She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon and the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Taking him with
Lady Arkham will be expecting us.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna get some action then.
Surprise.
Finally! Story's coming together. We're halfway through the stream and then things are happening. Finally. Arkham Asylum, 12:15 a.m. Hi, everybody. I wonder if Joker... Oh, look at it's ventriloquist. He's still got a sock puppet on his hand. Sticking through. I wonder if Joker will recognize us with the costume. I'd like to think he will. I have mixed feelings about the whole thing in the comics they've done in recent years where they've just said, like, no, Joker totally knows that Batman's Bruce Wayne. He's known for a long time. He just doesn't care, you know, and there are various explanations for why he doesn't care. Some people are like he isn't interested in Bruce Wayne. And so why would that aspect of Batman's life matter and things like, again, mixed feelings. I'm going to read a couple more comments in the chat though. Crystal says, Alfred, you the goat, Grandpa. Queen said captions, cow woman. Crystal says, I missed the Ochako Uraraka blanket, but it wasn't just her. It was the whole cast. Everyone acted like it was just her. She's not even like my favorite character from that show. Weedle says, Crystal, true. Crystal said, yes, Logan, you pointed at the correct shoulder. Oh, you remember exactly like where it was? Queen Katie said, at least the great Ace Attorney image you used was for the schedule. Wasn't spoilers. It was just the pro tag after the dance of deduction. Lol. Okay, I again just looked up like picture and tried to focus on it as little as possible because I don't want to like memorize any faces or whatever. And just like put that up. You guys, I don't really look that much at the images I use there. Let's see over on YouTube. Katrina is here saying hi. Katrina, welcome. How are you doing? We did have Taco and Baco here earlier over on YouTube, but I think they left just a little bit ago. So it's just you. Are you still there? How are you doing? I feel like ever since we finished Poppy Playtime, we don't get to hang out with you as much, but it's so good to see you. I hope your week is off to a good start. Back over on Twitch, Crystal with an emote, and we get to say as well, I went all out on the Batwings and Devil Horn. So yeah, cringe, but better cringe. Crystal says, dang, and Eglin says, apparently the Valentine's guys have a thing or two for green hair. Timothy is now with another green-haired OC of mine. Well, I mean, how many green-haired OCs do you have on your island, though? Maybe it's just probabilities, statistics, or maybe it's just their thing. And Crystal says, bye-bye, Catwoman, frowny face. Okay, let's keep going. So we're in Arkham Asylum now.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Orderlies are rounded up. Yeah. That's the last of it, then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Lieutenant Gordon says the GCPD are on their way.
Okay, the one thing I don't care as much about the cloth outfit, I do prefer like a cloth batsuit. For some reason, the way that it has the wrinkles at like all the joints of his muscles and everything reminds me a little bit too much of the Ben Affleck Batman suit. What year did this come out? Were they trying to do that for like corporate synergy to make him look like Batfleck?
He's leading the team himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Okay, so we got to find Alfred and then confront Lady Arkham.
Go ahead. I got this.
Okay, so we got 3 goons we need to take out, but we should also check in on our buddy. Our Joker buddy, our friend. Oh, here we go! Achievement unlocked, the legacy completed, chapter 4 of episode 5. That was a good cut. I like that.
Batman.
Hi.
This ends now, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Yeah,
Answer the question.
something like that.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce.
No one's dying tonight.
No one's dying tonight.
You really think you're in control here?
A little bit. I mean, you got a fancy cane and jet boots, but I'm Batman.
Your confidence is impressive, but that won't save the butler or the rest of Gotham. A lesson needs to be taught.
Hope this isn't going to be a thing where you have to choose between like saving Alfred or saving someone else. We're saving Alfred. That is like, I mean, if here's the thing, if Vicky Vale dies at the end of this, I know we said no one dies, but we'll just pull a poor deluded girl. We'll pull a Molly from the 1966 Batman series. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, because it was a very campy series, but there was one time a character died. She was a henchman of, I want to say Riddler, but might have been the Penguin. I'm not sure which. And it was like in an early episode too. And she died in the most ridiculous way ever. She was in Wayne Manor and found the bat poles that led down to the Batcave and discovered that he's Batman. So of course, you know, she's not getting out of the episode. And she died because she accidentally fell into the bat nuclear reactor, which was a thing Batman had in the 60s, apparently. So don't do that. Mollies will fall into the bat nuclear reactors. There's some trivia for you.
They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman.
I saw your torture prison.
You have no idea what I've done to come this far.
I know you killed some people.
Too much to turn back.
I know you experienced pain.
I know you suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them.
And you did it! Yay! You killed them. They're dead. So you're done. This is just like a bonus that, I mean, you really need it. You're good. You're set. Okay.
And this forsaken city.
Oh crap! This the whole city.
Time's run out.
Click. Okay, that timer was very quick. I need to be really on the ball with these things. Running. I gotta use your name. Everyone's gonna know you're Vicky Vale.
Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars.
I'm gonna have to fight all of them. She gonna let them all out?
Open the door.
But the Joker's our buddy in this. We're gonna team up with the Joker to fight her. I'm gonna tell her that we're Bruce Wayne.
Listen to me.
Show him the key that we got from him. Maybe it'll finally be useful.
The only one standing in your way is Batman.
All right, quick time events.
Batman.
Yeah, it's
He
me.
stuck me in here.
Me too. Let me at him.
He's the crazy one.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, let's beat up some mentally ill people. Shifty! Ha! Technically, that was the gurney that beat you up, not me. I have no guilt about this. Harvey! Harvey, my bro! Harvey! Crap, I forgot about, I can't believe I forgot about Harvey. This is gonna end with his face getting all mushed. I've been trying to keep him only having one face. I don't know if we can now. Well. Oh, I gotta save that orderly, I guess. E. Hi. Oh, I don't need. Oh, Q. Yeah, shift Q.
Batman.
Okay, I want to take a little guess here. I want to say that based on how we treated Harvey will determine what he'll do. Because that'd be kind of cool. It would be a nice thing where it's like our choices will affect the ending. Where it's like if we were really mean to him and like beat him up too much, then he will turn on us. And I don't know. But if we were good to him, and I tried to be good to him, then he will like save us from Lady Arkham. I think that's gonna happen.
The entire security system's offline. Every inmate's loose.
The leader of the Children of Arkham, did you see her?
They went.
Again, that was totally Stephen Blum, right? Oh, this is a food fight. Oh, that was Dr. Leland. She was a jerk to me, so I guess I don't need to worry too much. And just casually strolling through the chaos. Stop aura farming, girl.
You're not getting away.
You ain't Piccolo.
Vicky.
My eyeballs turn things slow-mo. Vicky. Inmate is already fractured. Oh, so I gotta link things quickly. Link. Okay, so it's all time stuff. Okay, so I I gotta really pay attention. I gotta lock in. I gotta Batman in. Okay, let's just do Link long table. I think kitchen grease will be more fun. Link. Hey, buddy. I'm not trapped here with you. You're trapped here with me. Ka-chow. Let's do folding chair. Oh, Batman coming in for the back with a folding chair. NWO for life. Okay, link the taser with this guy. Link tase him. All right. I hope that comes as a shock to you. And then Lady Arkham, we will link with the lighting fixture. Link. Okay, so those timers weren't too bad. I worry that that's just like gearing us up for later when there will be bad timers. And then it'll clock her over there. All right, let's do this. I have just did a Sherlock Holmes, Robert Downey Jr. style in my head. I'm ready to discombobulate these guys. E, ha, and 2, ha. And running. Left, ka-chow. Running. E, pin him out. Oh, and she gets a hit in, because of course she needs a girl boss. Up! Ha-cha-cha-cha-chow. She's gonna step out of the way, right? It'll be like the best laid plans will fail. See? Oh, parkour! Shifty! Oh, broke your mask! Your cosplay is ruined, lady! Wait, did she cut her hair? Victor Zaz, hi!
Take your time, Saz.
She cut her hair. She's cute now. Okay, that was exciting. I'm gonna read a couple more comments to chat. Magpie says, glad we both had the same thought of make sure we didn't get pickpocketed. Yeah, because like that was totally a thing that you would do in one of these things where we've got thing that she comes up, like gives a kiss, then she walks away and realizes, what? My pockets are empty. Oak says, Logan, maybe the reason you're lonely is because you keep slurping while kissing. I just think it's funny. Okay, here's the thing, a real talk. I've never actually made those slurping noises when I've kissed someone in real life. But now that you mention it, I kind of want to try that and see how a girl will react. Have some like romantic moment at the end of the night, saying goodnight and just going for the kiss. Just make those noises. I think that would be a good test to see if she gets me, you know? And then if it fails, I'll go, darn you, Oak, and shout into the sky. Crystal says, Alfred, don't die. Queen said, Alfred, stay safe, my man. Crystal said, Alfred, where are you? My goat, where are you? He better not be dead, bro. I don't think this will kill Alfred, but I don't know. The way they do the whole your choices affect things, I wouldn't be super surprised if it is possible for Alfred to die in this. I hope not, though. All right, we gotta stop Victor Zayas.
That's the plan.
Oh. Left. Oh. Whoa! Did you lose a finger? Oh no, fingers go right through his hand. Yeah, Jim, go. Look at that clean shot. Holy cow! I don't think exit wounds are ever that clean. Oh, hang on, we get a pin message, Logan. Don't you remember the last time we had a Telltale character with that haircut? I remember. She told us she killed a baby, and then she tried to kill my Kenny. See, right? I can't fall for that. I cannot be lulled into not lulled. That's not the right word. I cannot be swayed by her siren song. So thank you very much. All right, let's keep going.
You're going to die.
Jim Gordon, you got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you do a QuickTime event? Did you have QuickTime buttons that appear, Jim, when you're doing stuff? It's really cool, bro. Hey!
Truly inspiring.
High five, my bro!
Such a pleasure to see your work in
Shake his hand. He's being a good friend.
Jesus.
He's a good guy. He helped me when I was here. Oh, look, he's gonna defend us. Is he gonna join in the fight? Yeah, Joker's not doing anything bad.
Gordon's here.
We'll round up the rest
Hey,
of the
Montoya, you want to do some more murders?
Stop Lady Arkham.
No. I once again wonder if my actions, how I treated Joker, affected the way that he acted there. That maybe if I'd been mean to him, he would have joined in and tried to punch me. But no, we're cool. We're bros. Hi, Roland. He's like, door not dooring. Where's my Alfred?
There's no way out now.
I'm just a door.
There's always another way here, Batman. All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls.
Notice how, like, when she had the mask on, she's all upright and proper. Now the mask is off and she's hunched over and more manic and crazy.
Her ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
Roland's sneaking up on
My
us, isn't he?
pleasure.
Oh, this is where you keep Solomon Grundy, right? Oh. Okay, those hover shoes are pretty cool, but they're kind of hacks. Where'd you go? That was a jump cut. You were right there in my field of vision. So they got catacombs underneath the asylum? Show yourself!
Vicky! Show yourself!
I'm supposed to figure out where the laughter is coming from? Oh, I got a stitch in my side. I've not done enough cardio. Hang on. Alfred, wait, I'll be there in a minute. I just need to rest for a second.
Let him go!
The butler has to die.
No,
Payment
Vicky.
for Thomas Wayne's sins.
Is this gonna end with one of those things where she'll like kill Alfred, and then I gotta decide if I kill her or not, if I break my moral code and become not Batman and have a bad ending?
He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons. If you really want to save the butler, bring me Bruce Wayne.
Oh! Okay, that's super easy. Thanks. Just mask off. There, yeah. That's fine. We got this. This is great. This is very convenient.
If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick
Okay, let
wall
Alfred go
and
first.
100 bodyguards right now.
I'll bring you Wayne, but first, let Alfred Pennyworth go.
No. Afraid he's
She'll
too
remember that.
useful to do that just yet. You're doing so much for one old man.
Okay, I'm controlling him again. Walk. To move, use W. I know, but I can only use the W. Oh, shift Q! Ayaho! That was like a Skyrim trap. Oh, it had syringes?
Vicky,
is it gonna give me some of her venom drugs or whatever?
This isn't a game to me.
It kind of is. It's the Telltale game.
Batman, I really don't understand. Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die.
Alfred's my dad.
If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can you see that?
There's a better way.
Things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times before? No, Batman. They got exactly what they deserved. My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides.
To move, use WASD. We really should at this point take off. Well, I maybe we should wait until we see Alfred. But like, yeah, we just take off our mask. Even like right now, we could just turn to the voice modulator and be like, "Hey, Vicky, it's me, Bruce Wayne. I'm here. Let Alfred go. Do whatever you want. I surrender. I give up."
He's
I think that'd be a smart thing to do.
To carry his burdens. You aren't my enemy, Batman.
Is that a bomb? Shift you! Ow! I still haven't died, still not bit! Yeah? There we go. I found you, Vicky.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am. Who I was always meant to be.
Oh, you move WASD, there we go.
What about you?
I got gadgets in it.
Do you wear the mask to hide?
Luscious made me gear.
Or to become who you really are?
A little from column A, a little from column
Are
B.
you the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol.
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it, but for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring.
Oh, she probably thought we were hot. I'm gonna read some more in the chat. This is getting a bit dragged out. She's been monologuing for quite a while. Oak says, quick, someone give me a piece of lingo to say in Tomodachi Life. That is what I am struggling with the most. Like, I fortunately just unlocked some more little quirks. I reached level 10 on my island because I don't know what to do for the lingo and what to give people to talk. Every now and then people are like, I want to be friends with so-and-so. I'm like, great. What should we talk about? I don't know. So again, in chat, if you guys got suggestions for things My Tomodachi Life people can talk about when they become friends, I would appreciate it. Quick said, like any kind of lingo or something more exact. Oak says, I need something for Robin and Luffy to talk about. Quick said, have you thought about Logan Robo? Oak said, doesn't have to be related to One Piece, as I already added him. Quick says, ships, actual ship or romantic ship. Take your pick. Or as it was written there with the typos, TK, your pick. Wasn't Alfred in a war? Isn't that a canon fact about him? Maybe. I know he was in like Her Majesty's Secret Service of some kind. And there was that really weird Pennyworth TV series. I never watched it, but I hear that was bizarre and very R-rated. That's another thing. Okay, sorry, we'll get back to the game, but this is a pet peeve of mine. I want to know what you guys think. I don't like that all the DC stuff now is becoming like super R-rated. I mean, I get that the people are like, I don't want it to be little kiddie stuff, but you know what? It doesn't have to be inappropriate for kids to still be appropriate for adults. I just don't think that any media that has Superman as someone who could show up and hang out should have people like dropping F-bombs left and right. And maybe that's just me, but I dislike that. Anyway, let's keep going.
And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall.
I'll give it to you right now.
First,
Shock you by
I'll
showing
see
you.
the man beneath.
Okay. Like, you just ask. And quick time event. Probably, maybe down. Rolling. Okay. Where's Alfred though? Okay, gonna be ready for more. Ready for more traps. Wonder when she had time to rig up traps in the catacombs of Arkham Asylum. This doesn't seem like a place that she would frequent. I heard a thing. Gallop! Rated with a party one. Welcome, Gallop! Crystal, are you still here? Would you be able to do a quick shout out for Gallop? If not, I can do one myself. Gallop! How is your stream? What were you streaming today? I'll read one or two comments here while we wait to see if Crystal has stepped away. If Crystal has stepped away, I'll do the shout out for you. Let's see. Quita says either that or I'm thinking of Donald Duck. Donald Duck was in wars. However, I think there was a cartoon. Donald Duck might have been on the side of Germany in World War II. I'm not sure. Magpie said, Alfred racking a shotgun. You have heard that Master Bruce has no killing rule. I assure you, I ascribe to no such niceties. That's an actual quote, right? That's from something, yeah? Oh crap, what was that? Was that one of the DC movies? Was that Young Justice? Okay, I'm gonna do the shout out for you, Gallop. Let's see what you were playing tonight. Oh, Crystal already did it. There we go. Honkai Star Rail. Thank you, Crystal.
If that's indeed
I appreciate that.
That
blows my mind. Like,
he should have told me.
What a
this.
difference.
Was I
What
not
a
the
difference.
closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark.
He was only trying to protect you from harm.
What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he
So
manage
fancy,
to
so
protect
dapper.
anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the unfaithful.
I do feel like they put a lot more effort into the female costumes in there than the guys. Thank you very much for the raid, Gallop. I hope your stream went well. Looks like I am still caught up over on YouTube. So let's get back into this. I like the framing. This feels like that one frame from that, it was either the final episode or the second to last episode of Game of Thrones, where it was like, people will be studying this frame in cinema classes for years to come. The one where like the dragon wings were behind Daenerys Targaryen. You guys know the one I'm talking about, yeah? Oh, and that's her and her younger brother? Alfred, are you alive? You better be alive, better be alive, better.
Hold on, Alfred.
Okay, he's alive, he's alive!
You came for me.
But I feel like that might not stay if we make bad choices.
Said. I knew you'd come.
Of course I would.
The man I made you.
Just hold on, Alfred. Did you see where she went?
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Left! Oh!
Interesting how you speak to him.
Yeah, did you notice that? Did you figure out to put two and two together on Bruce Wayne?
Familiar?
Yeah.
Alfred? such concern for someone you've never met before.
Release him and we can talk.
Release him. Then we'll talk.
You know, I just don't believe you.
I'm a trustworthy
I think
guy.
Alfred may be the only way I can make you talk.
Okay, I'll talk now. I'll take off a mask. I'm gonna show you who I
It
am.
makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Oh!
Batman, don't you?
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self.
Take off a mask, bro. Take it off.
Your turn.
Okay, take off a mask.
Prove that you care.
I will. I'll take off my
Yes. Your mask.
Okay, I am on board with this idea.
Let me see the man you really.
Remove cowl.
If that's what.
Achievement unlocked. Complete chapter 5 of episode 5.
No!
I'm Bruce Wayne.
No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand.
Huh?
As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless.
You know, now would be a really great time for my bro Harvey to get down here and save me.
Just like your father did. A true Wayne. There's nothing heroic about you.
You're right about my father.
You're right about my father. The things he did are unforgivable. But I am trying to make up for his crimes. I wear this mask to help people.
I'm not some naive socialite you can sweet talk. I know a liar when I see one.
Okay, weapons point at me now. That's oh wow! Whoa! A piece of my ear is missing. I'm like Robert from Dispatch all of a sudden. Okay, how am I gonna explain that to people? Okay, I think I'm deaf in that ear now. Shifty. Okay, he's still alive. He's still alive. I got this. I don't have my gadgets, but I can do this.
No more lies. No more talk. The only truth left is in your death.
I'm gonna throw a rock at you. I throw a rock at you. Oh crap, that didn't work! That was all I had! Down. Q. E. Shifty. That could be Shift Q probably, or maybe an arrow. Q. Up.
I'll bury you.
Q. Right. Right again. Out of my crotch. That's where my kids are kept. Down. Right. Oh crap, I gotta save Alfred. I gotta save Alfred. I gotta save Alfred. If it gives me a choice, I'm saving Alfred. E. Oh my God. E. Ow. Also, I better get another mask before Jim sees me upstairs. He doesn't know yet that I'm Batman. I don't think. Maybe he's figured it out. He's a smart guy. He might just be cool about it. Oh. Yeah, this place is coming down. We gotta save Alfred. Where is he? I want to make sure I don't miss the clicking of him. Yeah, that was a load-bearing pillar sculpture thing,
Stop,
huh?
Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge.
Up! Right, I'll be back to the chat soon, by the way. I gotta pay attention to the game. Oh, that was like a wrestling type of a thing. Right? You're wrecking another pillar. This does feel like a boss fight where it'd be like, yeah, just keep fighting this person and make her break all the pillars to have the thing collapse down at the end. Shifty! Left! E! Q! E! E! Ow! Q! E! Ivo! I think I got powered up. My meter is full. Time for a finishing blow. I think. Shift 2. Nope, not yet. Oh, you missed. Oh, you tried to do the anime thing, but you're not anime. Ow, man. Ow! That was an impressive hit. Okay, we gotta save Alfred. We gotta save Alfred. Shifty! Shifty! roll toward Alfred. Shift Q. Where's my
You
dad?
belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten,
Save Alfred.
buried,
Save Alfred.
and Gotham will not mourn.
Well, I'm gonna zap her feet. Is this gonna be a thing where I gotta like, okay, here's the thing. If my actions indirectly lead to her death, I didn't kill her. Okay, I did not. I'm gonna read a couple comments in the chat because this is getting intense. Let's see. Crystal says to Oak, do you want to talk about ... the One Piece? Magpie says, yes, Alfred was an English spy as well as an actor before working for the Waynes. Oak said, I already have that. Crystal says, oh man. Oak says, I have a lot of lingo. I'm running out of ideas. Crystal says, how about missing Zorro? Because he always gone laughing. Oak says, peak idea. Quinkator said, that explains his reaction to Penguin earlier. Actually, now that I think about it, Crystal says, Alfred better not be dead if he's hurt. Magpie says, yeah, but Lucius had the good sense to step down after Bruce used that mass surveillance device. Yeah. And like the whole thing was that like, actually, I'm not going to say because that'd be spoilers in case someone hasn't seen the movie. Eglin said, at what point do I draw the ships that happen on my island? Oh, like right away. Magpie says, when the spirit seizes you. Quinkator said, so you have asked to die, huh, villain? Crystal says, kill him. Magpie says, welcome to sci-fi stuff that doesn't happen and does not make sense. Quinkator said, ooh, nah, Catwoman beat Penguin up in the webtoon. Magpie says, I couldn't get into Brave and the Bold because the voice actor was the same as as Haas Delgado from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I couldn't unhear it. Wait, was he? For some reason, I thought Haas Delgado was, oh crap, why am I spacing on his name now? Hang on, because you're talking about Diedrich Bader. But okay, this is important. I need to look up who I'm talking about. Haas Delgado. Oh, it is Diedrich Bader. Wow. I was wrong. Why did I think it was somebody else? I thought it was, let me see the guy's name. Darren Norris. That's who I thought it was. Okay, you know what? But Diedrich Bader is fantastic. Magpie says, there's pinned earlier, and then Oak says, who is your sixth? Was it Penny? It was. And she immediately got a crush on the Mimi, and then yeah, it didn't work out. Over on YouTube, Frozy says, Donald Duck was a U.S. veteran. Well, I guess that's why he's got the Navy outfit. Said, Navy/Marines may have been placed as a spy in Enemy Force. No, what I'm talking about, there's a cartoon, actually come to think of it, it might have been a dream sequence he had, but there was a very famous, I think it might even be a banned cartoon, where Donald Duck basically becomes a Nazi and salutes Hitler and the whole 9 yards. But it might have been a thing that he wakes up from it afterward. But that is a real Disney cartoon about Donald Duck just being a Nazi. It says, I think the military or something honored his veteran status. Oh, that's cool. I think the military honored him specifically for him playing roles in war propaganda. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. And yeah, I guess this makes sense. He's always wearing like a sailor suit type of a thing. And I know in the DuckTales cartoon, like the old one, that was like why he wasn't around, why Huey, Dewey, and Louie were being taken care of by Scrooge McDuck, was because he was off in the military, right? Okay, let's play some more. We got to save Alfred.
The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
I feel like we might make a bad choice here. It's just gonna be quick. Oh no, it's just the finishing move. Shifty! Oh, her stomach, and now my face. Oh, ow! Oh, we gotta save Alfred. Oh, right into the not the shadow, the statue. Why did I say shadow? It was cool. It was well choreographed. Save Alfred! Alfred better not be like, it'll take too long to untie me. Okay, good, he's untied. That was quick. Let's get you out of here, bro.
Bruce.
What? Oh, crap, don't leave Alfred! Yeah, we're gonna have to choose.
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
Okay. I don't care, I don't like you, lady. Oh, she's trapped. She's gonna get squished. She got squished. Now I feel bad that earlier I made a joke about her being flat. Come on, Alfred. I'm kind of bummed that Harvey didn't help us out. Like the whole thing with him being in Arkham, like there was no payoff to that other than seeing him in his cell. Or maybe it would have been a thing if he had become fully two-faced, then he would have fought us. Or A week later.
As to last week's
I'm going to read some more in the chat. So the boss fight is done. It's going to be all, I guess, denouement now. Maybe we'll have some more choices. Magpie says, Gotham PD is stretched real thin, I guess. Quiggita said, the first Batman Lego game keeps getting on sale, but I keep not wanting to buy it every time for different reasons. But I hope it gets on sale this Christmas, because I'm sure I'll have money for it then. Oak says, I'm curious to see your profile cards for all the characters on your island. Honestly, I don't even fill out most of them. Like, I don't even have, like, concrete birthdays. I just put in kind of some random numbers. I need to go in and fix some of them. Some of the characters, because I want to put in their real birthdays, but some of the characters, I don't know if they have canon birthdays. So other than that, it's just, like, the character. I don't think I've even given anyone an age. Oak says, like, what did you said Calica's age to? Like I said, nothing. It's just question mark. Maybe it should be whatever the oldest is that it possibly has. But then I worry, like, because it has an option for having them age. What if they could age out and die? That'd be so sad. Magpie says, I feel like bat suits need to have bulletproofing on the chest, or at least fine if it doesn't do much other than protection. But the point of the bat symbol is that it protects the spot that's most shielded, so it gives the bad guys a target to aim at. Why did I say loyalty? Yeah, I've seen that in the comics. That's one explanation for it. And I think a perfectly valid one, because it gives a target. I don't know. I just prefer a superhero to look like a superhero rather than like armored up too much. That's just me though. It's an aesthetic choice for me, not a practical one. So I get what you're saying, Magpie. Quiggita said Batman did the Arthur meme. Oh, the little clenched fist there. I was thinking the same thing. He was so angry at DW. Magpie says, the bat's decision to jump down bothered me too long. Okay, so yeah, because he should have used the rope ladder. How did he get back out? I guess he could have, like, spider crawled back up there like a ninja warrior. Oak says, I'd be shoving my hole into the tongue all the time. Oh, that's a different twist. Crystal says, oh dear. And Magpie says, please pin. Oh, that was Pin earlier. Thank you again for that, Magpie. Magpie says, thank you, Pinner is your best. Says, quote, he can't be wrong. He's delightful is going in my lexicon. Eglin said, no, I mean, like, you had to set them as related so relationships don't happen. Okay, I get what you mean now. Wait. So you mean that, like, they would try to hook up with, like, aunts and uncles and things? Crystal says, yeah, facelift can be inherited. Oh, so like a face paint, really? That's awesome. Eglin said, yes, face paint is inherited. You can wipe it off, though. Crystal says face paint, autocorrect. Crystal said face lift, amazing, autocorrect. And again, Frulzy, thank you for being here over there on the YouTube chat. Okay, let's keep going with Jack Ryder. What is the ticker at the bottom saying? Something is stock recovers as billionaire CEO reinstated. Oh, it's probably Wayne Enterprises. Disaster relief agencies receive record number of volunteers in Probably some Massachusetts. It's unrelated to Gotham City.
Fence at Arkham Asylum.
Massive cleanup.
A spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead,
squished,
following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known...
Vigilante? I don't think I've ever heard it pronounced that way.
only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
B, to your health, Lucius.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned.
Is it from Selina? Oh, it's from Catwoman. Hang in there. I hope that's what it says. Flip it on the back. Hang in there.
Selina.
Oh, yeah, Bruce Wayne and a little doodle of a cat on the back. His address. Oh, crap, we doxed him. Bruce Wayne's address is 1007 Mountain Drive, Gotham City. 070 something 1. I mean, the second to last number of the zip code's blurred out.
I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety.
No big deal. I really wanted to do it.
It was a dangerous thing to do.
It was pretty cool. Pretty boss.
You'd lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain.
I did it for you, Alfred.
Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You matter more than my secret identity. Do I still have the chunk of my ear missing?
You don't know how good it is to
Alfred
hear
will
you say
remember that.
After everything that's happened. And your ear?
Yeah, I need to get, like,
At
plastic
least
surgery.
There's something left of it.
Yeah, it's,
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
What, she's not going to refer me to, like, I'm a billionaire. I can get cosmetic surgery. Freaking Leslie Tompkins. Next thing you know, she's going to be helping fake Stephanie Brown's death.
That it does.
Yeah. How am I going to explain that Bruce Wayne, I guess just I went to a shooting range or something? And,
We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be
I can't
proud.
take all the credit. Gotham safer now. There will be more. I can't take all the
I
credit.
didn't take them down alone. I had help.
I had you. I had Lucius.
Lucius.
I had Catwoman.
Gordon.
Jim Gordon.
Selina.
That pale-faced
and all
guy with
those who
green
gave
hair.
their life fighting for Gotham.
Arkham. Yeah.
To those who helped,
Martinez.
to those we lost.
Martinez helped a lot.
The damage done by the children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top has perhaps irrevocably been shaken.
Irrevocably. I know it's like revoke. It's irrevocable. Jack Ryder, you're bad at this.
Acting Commissioner James Gordon
Hey,
has
promotion.
promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
In other news, Harvey Dent got half of his face burned off while in Arkham. Just so you know, it happened off screen.
And I hope, despite the recent
that uniform.
terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that...
Yeah, turn that off before
Gordon
he
requested
mispronounces
Gotham's
more
leaders
words.
to stand behind him. Leaders like you.
I'm going to read... Oh, open your eyes while you're on pause screen. There we go. I'm going to read some more in the chat. Because I just miss you, and I know I'm probably still far behind in the chat. Oak says, no, don't shove your tongue into the hole with Alfred's blood on it. Alfred on his period. Chris said concept of baby is getting facelift. Magpie says, part of me wants Bruce to take the glasses with him because Alfred can't see, but also I feel like I'd have a worse time if my glasses were shattered than if they were off. Except, like, no, because I'm just imagining... No, because you know what it is? It's, what was the movie? Was it My Girl? It's the movie My Girl, where, have you seen this? An old movie from the 90s? And Macaulay Culkin plays the main girl's best friend, and he dies because he gets stung by some bees and he's allergic to bee stings. And I think this is the right movie. And while she's at the funeral for this kid, she's like, no, we got to give him his glasses. He can't see without his glasses. So when you say that, I'm just imagining Alfred dead at a funeral. So no, we don't want to take it with it. He needs his glasses. He can't see without his glasses. That means that's a death flag. He's going to die, and we'll be putting the glasses on his dead body. I don't like that. Quiga said, wait, does that mean if we chose a different color at the start, we get different crayons? I think so. Oak said, Batman has never seen two things be the same color. They have to be related. Magpie says, the chalk is the same color as my tech. Can't be a coincidence. It's so funny to me. Like, no one's requiring there to be chalk there. Why was there even chalk down there to begin with? And yes, the color does change depending on which color you chose. I chose blue. It's such a random thing. Because, coincidences do happen. Oak says, no two separate things can be yellow at the same time. Magpie says, I don't like Joker knows it doesn't care. I vastly prefer I don't want to know. That ruins the fun. I like that as well. Oak says, Taco and Baco. Oh, sorry, I meant Baku. Did I say Baco? Great job, Logan. Oak says, Lurk, I am very sleepy, so this might be my last message of the night. No, you gotta, thank us for whatever in the stream, Oak. But if you do go to sleep, thank you for being here and sleep well. Eglin said, I have 2, so Bernardo has 0 chance of being with someone with green hair unless I add another person with green hair. And Crystal is laughing. Okay, I'm still caught up over on YouTube, so let's keep on going. How am I doing on I know we're on slow mode. Am I getting close to catching up? No, because that was back when we were in the dungeon, so probably not. I'm probably still very far behind.
Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is.
Hey, tell them I'm Batman.
Let them know what you plan to do for his future.
Okay.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city.
Not for Harvey. I should really visit him.
In Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah.
And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of.
Okay, I hope it doesn't make me choose between them for the ending, which one I really am,
To call my friend.
Family, not friend. That's a lot to give up. Just doing my job. Thank you, Alfred. Thank you, Alfred. I'm just gonna be nice.
Thank you, Alfred.
Gonna hug?
So, what do you intend to do about tonight?
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place.
Oh, I am gonna have to choose, darn it.
That is unfortunate.
Alfred, do you want to be Batman tonight? Want to wear my bat suit? Just do some like collagen injections around here to get rid of the wrinkles, make you a little bit younger. You want to be Batman? He's done that before. I do. Which wasn't it? It was in one of the Batman, either the animated series or the new Batman Adventures. Wasn't there one where like somebody wandered in the Batcave and Alfred like right away is like, "Yes, you found me, sir. I am Batman." Or was that maybe it was Justice League or something?
I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham needs the most. Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
Okay, we gotta talk about this. Because in the comics, I do like the idea that Bruce Wayne was so traumatized by his parents' death that as far as he's concerned, he is Batman, that Bruce Wayne is the mask. However, looking at how messed up things are in Gotham right now, I think appearing as Bruce Wayne would be more beneficial. Because like they do need to regain public trust in Gotham's institutions. And the other thing also is that Batman, I think it almost weakens him as a symbol if he shows up at a press conference. Like he should be out there, ever present. You know, I want to do Batman to say like that is who he really is. But I feel like appearing as Bruce Wayne is the more valuable one right now. So I'm going to go attend as Bruce. And that's the Batman, Bruce. Yeah, attend as Bruce.
Let Gordon know Bruce Wayne will be there.
You'll make quite the
Alfred
impression.
will remember
Gordon
that.
Will be grateful.
Plus, I can now be friends with Gordon as Bruce. Okay, we're still doing the GCPD headquarters, 6:30 p.m. I hope this season doesn't end in a cliffhanger, like with Commissioner Gordon getting assassinated or some crap like that. He just barely became commissioner. Because if he gets killed here, that means there were no adventures with him as commissioner, but he does need to quit smoking. That's gross.
Commissioner Gordon.
Plus, you gotta be like 50 feet away from an entrance to a building.
Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound right.
I like the ring of it.
Don't worry. It will. Thank you for having me.
I can't tell. I got a notch.
What
out of my
happened to your ear? It looks painful.
It is.
Cut myself shaving.
What'd you use, a chainsaw?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You do a lot when you're
To be
rich.
honest,
hard to get a thrill.
I'm surprised to get your call. Now, after that nasty business at your manor, I know Harvey was a good friend of yours.
Still is!
A loss like that, I wouldn't blame you for lying low. What you did is no secret. These people all saw there's more to Bruce Wayne than just the playboy.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about beating up Penguin. For a minute, I forgot. Yeah, they still remember I beat up Penguin. Have we, like, gone public with the fact that I was drugged? Huh?
Public opinion is bound to swing around. Before long, you'll be Gotham's golden boy again.
I want them to hear me. I show them the real Bruce Wayne.
These people, they have no idea who Bruce Wayne really is. But that's about to change.
Gordon will remember that.
Oh, I look forward to knowing the real Bruce Wayne as well.
Batman.
I was half hoping Batman might show up, too.
He might be closer than you realize, Commissioner Gordon. Wink, 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 wink.
I wouldn't mind knowing he was keeping an eye on
He's played Gotham. I'd like to meet him. Do you trust him?
He makes one hell of an impression on people.
So, does this mean you trust the Batman?
To play by my rules? No. But to fight for this city? Hell yes.
They're ready for you, Commissioner.
During times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope.
This is just a long final chapter. Then there is another season after this. I feel like something's about to happen. And maybe it'll just be nice and it'll be just be very emotionally satisfying, but I feel like they're going to try and tease the next season. Yeah. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Oak says, if it is, then thank you for the very child abuse room stream. It made me smile. Yes, chat, do not have a child abuse room in your house. Please don't. But Oak, again, if you're already asleep, thank you for being here. Have a good rest of your night. Magpie says, the 60s Batman was wild. Try not to think about it too much. Oh, I love the 60s Batman. I love like so many different iterations of Batman. I love the goofy, campy Batman. I love the serious, brooding Batman. I love all kind, not every Batman, but I love a lot of different Batmans. Chris says, why does Batman have a nuclear reactor in case he needs to react nuclears? You never know when that might come in handy. Magpie said there was one episode where they had so little budget that a fight scene involved turning the lights off and just having the sound effects and word balloons over a black screen. Said me playing this game is just me literally chanting A, B, X, Y, A, B, X, Y, A, B, X, Y repeatedly because I don't know the controller well enough to do QTEs. Crystal says, Joker, be our lovely ally before we become frenemies. Quigita said, Harvey. Crystal says, Harvey. Quigita says, our bro. Crystal says, our homie. Quigita said, how did you forget that he was there? I forgot. I'm sorry. We even like sent him there because Gordon like gave us the choice whether Blackgate or but there's no payoff for it though. Like we went out of our way to send him to Arkham Asylum. That was a choice, and he just like appeared as a cameo and kind of cowered. Would things have played out differently if we treated him differently? I hope so because that felt like a fizzle to me personally. Let's see. Magpie said that was definitely Steve Blum. Quigita said flashbacks to My Little Pony Equestria Girls. Rainbow Rock. Is that like a concert they did? Chris says, lock in, Logan. Magpie says, and it's Batman with a steel chair. Queen said, Logan, don't you remember the last time we had a Telltale character with that exact haircut? Said, Crystal, pin, please. Chris said, Logan, please don't. Laughing. Magpie said, Logan, I may be an NB, but I'm not a girl, so I'm going to say maybe don't try the slurping noises. I may particularly hate the mouth noises, but still. I know, and I've known girls that hate mouth noises, but it's like, it's one of those things that it's so dumb that I kind of want to try it. But don't worry, I'm probably not going to have the opportunity for that anytime soon. Crystal says, please don't slurp, just super turn off. Joe Cray! Magpie says, based Logan for liking girls with shaved heads, though. Crystal said, love Joker so much. Magpie said, Joker just here for the vibes. Crystal said, Joker's literally just chilling. Magpie says, I'm fascinated by Roland because he seems to know what he was doing when there was a fight with a bat, but now he's just staring at walls and moving doors and not acknowledging anyone. What happened to him? Maybe he's all like doped up on medicines. Or maybe he got fired and is like, well, I'm not on the clock. I'm not going to keep fighting Batman in here. Magpie says, I blame the Christopher Nolan bat for all the Batman puts on a growly voice cannons. I miss back in the day when he just spoke like normal and nobody noticed he sounded suspiciously like Bruce Wayne Law. I'm okay with like him like putting on a little bit of a different voice. Like I like in the Batman the Animated Series before it became the Batman the New Adventures of Batman or whatever. That like he had Kevin Conroy did a slightly different inflection in his voice, depending on which one it was. You know, Bruce Wayne was more like friendly and up here, and Batman was like more serious and down here. But I don't like the Batman. It's too much. Magpie says he did sound different in Batman the Animated Series, but that was a normal amount of different, not a hurt your throat different. I got nailed by that trap the first time because on Steam Deck it was a Direction Plus button, and that doesn't work when the camera is tilted. Said I always love the hero surrenders for others trope and would love to see it in more places. And Eglin said my lingo is atrocious. Okay, let's get back to that. I hope I'm getting close to catching up. I can see I'm coming up on the Gallop raid. Let's play some more of the game. Oh crap, we're almost at the 2.5 hour mark. Crystal, are you still here? But anyone do this. Like we shouldn't put the burden so much on Crystal all the time. But does anybody have any raid suggestions for when we get done? Let me know, please.
Hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. Now, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats.
Like, they just Batman.
One of those people is Bruce Wayne.
I beat up the Penguin.
Thank you, Commissioner
Remember?
Gordon.
He's a bad guy, though, so
Tough
it's okay.
act to follow.
That wasn't that funny. Why are you laughing, audience?
I'm here today to not only show my support for our acting commissioner, but also for this city.
And all of our journalists out here, like Vicky Vale, she's been interviewed. Where's she at? Is she in the audience? Vicky Vale, raise your hand. You out here? She's probably somewhere else.
Many of you have suffered terrible losses. And some of those losses came at the hands of my own father. Or at least as a result of his actions.
So there was never any twist to redeem his family's name. Okay. No excuse for my father.
I loved my father. But nothing can excuse what he did. So today, I stand before you as my own man.
And I'm going to change my last name. I will no longer be a Wayne. My last name will be Spruce. Gonna be Bruce Bruce.
Heir not to the Wayne legacy, but to Gotham's. If my recent incident with Harvey Dent has shown me anything,
Harvey,
it's that I can no longer sit on the sidelines. My family's wealth was built on the suffering of others. I think it's time to repay that debt. I plan to use my resources to improve the city and make the lives of its citizens better.
So if your life still sucks after this, that is entirely my fault.
And to that end,
a stronger Gotham Police, a better Arkham Asylum. No, because we already got a stronger police with Gordon. Let's say a better Arkham Asylum. Let's help Harvey.
I am ceasing construction on the Wayne Mental Health Facility. Instead, I'll be devoting all my resources to improving
Gotham
the existing
will remember that.
Arkham Asylum. It will be the most advanced mental health treatment facility in the country.
Wait, that's not Joker, is it?
In keeping with the vision of...
Is that Joker in, like, makeup? I don't know. For some reason, just the outfit and the haircut, that was...
its founders.
I think it's Joker. Oh, Joker! Don't kill me, Joker! Please don't kill me, Joker! Is Gordon okay? Oh no, it's a man with a mustache! Shifty! Oh. Oh, should I have not done that? Montoya knows I'm Batman now? Okay, Gordon's fine.
Clear the area!
Okay, so it wasn't Joker, but I could definitely tell there's something wrong with him. He's a mustache man. It matches Malone, made real flesh. Achievement unlocked, new day in Gotham, completed chapter 6 of episode 5. Okay, so that was it. We're done. The episode is over now?
Minutes ago, Bruce Wayne
he pulled a Batman move!
Delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life.
Sure does clean up well.
Wait, why are you out of Arkham? You're in the bar. It's what was it, the stacked deck? I like this. Because I remember earlier in the episode went there, I'm like, oh, I hope we see the Joker in there, like before he becomes the Joker. He's there. He's got a giant martini glass. So okay, and we owe him a favor. Let me read some more comments in the chat. Let's see. Quiggin said, yeah, I want whimsy. Magpie says, completely agree. I want the superhero stuff to be approachable for all ages. Look at Young Justice. It got weird, yeah, but it was something kids could watch and adults could watch it. I know, they went a little bit extreme at times. There was a bit where, who was it? Was it Ocean Master who got like beheaded or did a beheading of someone in like the 3rd season? But yeah, it's like the type of thing that you can tackle mature stuff and not make it so that it's not no longer appropriate for kids. I blame a lot of that stuff on Zack Snyder, that he's like too focused on being mature and gritty and not for kids. There's what Gallup's raid was. Thank you again, Gallup, for the raid. Quick said, especially if for some reason the media has some important lore that makes you feel like you gotta watch/read it, but don't like want it, but like ... I want the whimsy lore. I don't want to see the F-bombs everywhere. Magpie says, mild but important take. Batman cursing robs him of his mystique. I would agree with that. Crystal says, the shout out message failed to send the first time. I cannot, but it worked after that. So thank you again, Crystal. Eglin said, highlights of my island lingo include Yuri posting, being incredibly autistic, giving consent, being in a cult, reading yaoi fanfiction, and last but not least, I don't know if I should say that. That's not a swear, but it's like, it's crude enough that I don't know if I should. It's like, there are words that it's like, the word isn't bad, but I just am so repressed that it's like, I should not talk about that type of thing. Gallup with Lurk, thank you for Lurk, Gallup. Chris says, hello, Eglin. Do you feel like talking about ... that with Yellow Keller? Quiggin said, I'll have to dig out my screenshots, but I have one moment on my island where there's a group of memes who were talking about how Logan Robo is just as cool as a box of tissues or something. It was sort of like that, lol. Crystal says, Alfred, oh my gosh, he's alive. Quiggin says, oh, this girl is going to die in the plot because she figures out Bruce equals Batman. I mean, not always. Any of you guys seen Batman, the Mask of the Phantasm? Anybody seen that at all? Quita says, I'm calling it now. Magpie says, that's the cowl curse. Chris says, as long as Alfred doesn't die. Quita said, yep, she's dying. Magpie says, can't unsee how Vicky's collar moves with her head. That is not how collars work. Chris said, that's a lot of blood from an ear. I don't know, like, injuries to your face, they bleed. Crystal says, they keep showing that statue. Why do I feel like it's going to fall on her and die? It turns out she fell on it, and the statue died. Quita says, oh my gosh, you're so right. Crystal says, they keep showing the statue with the wings. I'm very concerned. It's always in frame. She's in front of the statue. Oh my gosh, again, the statue. Crystal says, salute in advance, just in case. Crystal says, just in case. And Magpie says, I joke that this game is basically Red Arkham Knight's homework because Lady Arkham is weirdly close to the Arkham Knight in concept. And a timestamp, here we go, 2 hours, 5 minutes. I am just under a half hour behind on Twitch. Could be worse. Could be worse. One more comment here. Eglin said, if you're using reasonable force through self-defense, I'm not counting that as blood on your hands. I mean, in theory, yes, but I also feel like for Bruce Wayne, for Batman, because I am I'm a hard liner on the Batman no-kill rule. I know that throughout the history of the character, he didn't always have it, but that is canon now, and I'm a hardliner with it. I am not okay with Batman killing in self-defense. I am okay with, like, him doing actions to, like, save someone, and those actions inadvertently do lead to someone else possibly dying. I prefer it to be, like, somewhere the villain makes some type of a mistake that also leads to their death. Like, the one that's really pushing it was in Batman Begins, where it's like, just because I won't kill you doesn't mean I have to save you. It's like, it's some trolley problem gray area there. But okay, let's see what the Joker's up to.
See you soon, Brucey.
Batman the Telltale series. So what if I had appeared as Batman? Would he been like, see you soon, Oh no, because he's friends with Bruce. Episode 5, City of Light. Okay, so I was just reading some chat, so let's check out how we did here. Did you successfully distract Penguin? You and 76.9% of players distracted Penguin long enough for Gordon to get the job done. So almost a quarter of players didn't. I mean, it didn't seem that difficult, but okay. I do wonder what, like, impact these would have had on us, because I don't think Penguin would have, like, turned around and murdered Gordon. I am also curious if we have permanently prevented Two-Face from ever existing. Like, in the second season, will he just not be there? I feel a little robbed because I want to see what Harvey Dent would look like as Two-Face in this. Maybe I'll go back and play it again, but that is like a long commitment to play through this whole game again just to see that. Did you blame Alfred for his involvement with Thomas Wayne? You and 67.9% of players comforted Alfred that he wasn't to blame. 27.7% of players told Alfred it didn't matter who's at fault. All that matters is fixing the problem. Okay, that's also acceptable. 2.3% of players blamed Alfred for not doing enough to stop Thomas Wayne. And 2.1% of players did not respond as Alfred blamed himself. That 2.3% of players, how could you do that? How? How could you do that to poor Alfred? How did you respond to Selena? You and 91.3% of players regarded Selena as more than a thief. Well, it's a more interesting choice, too. I'm curious if there was anybody that didn't try to kiss her at that point, though. Oh, we're not even going to see it. Did you take off the cowl? You and 73.1% of players removed your cowl and revealed your identity to Vicky. So the other option was to attack her. I'm just worried that, like, if we attacked her, like, her cane would have gone off and that would, like, killed Alfred or something. I don't know how, like, involved the consequences of our choices in this game were going to be. Next one. Did you attend Gordon's address as Bruce or Batman? You and 61.6% of players showed up to Gordon's address as Bruce. Okay, so once again, going with the majority on that one. I do like that because we got to know Joker in Arkham as Bruce Wayne. I like the thing at the end with Joker getting, you know, see you soon, Brucey. That was a good little touch, I think. I enjoyed that. Because he's our bro. You have to say, he's not going to be evil in this universe. When we do season 2, he's going to be fine. I do think next week we might take a break. I don't know how long of a break, if we want to do some short games or if I want to do a long game and then come back to this later, but I've been enjoying this. Let me know what you guys think, either here or on Discord. Oh, there we go. So we were in the majority on everything. And I have mixed feelings about that, because on one hand, I feel like, yeah, I did the right things. But on the other hand, it's like my playthrough was very by the book. I guess a little bit boring, just what everybody else did. Batman Season 1 overview. Click to view your performance. Oh, okay. I get an entire season overview? Analyzing your performance. Compassionate. Okay, I like that. Your Batman/Bruce was compassionate. The crusade to defend Gotham is about helping people, being a beacon of hope in a dark world, to use one's strength to lift people up instead of just beating villains down. I like that. I mentioned before, I I mentioned before that I like a Batman who is good with kids, but there's another one. There was a Batman the Animated Series episode. Crap, I don't remember which one it was. It was the one about Crime Alley, but there was a bit where, like, at the beginning of it, he found this young punk that was, like, doing some crime, and he, like, fought him and stopped him or whatever. And it was one of those episodes where he's, like, really torn. I think he had, like, just seen the paper, like, Penguin was being acquitted of some crimes or charges or something like that. But then at the end of the episode, he sees that guy again, like in an alley or whatever, and Batman swoops down, and then he stops him and is like, hey, Batman, I just want to thank you by stopping me from doing that. You really helped me get my life in order. I'm on my way to this other thing here, and it's great. And he gets on the bus, and he goes, and it's, like, such a nice moment. And, like, that's the Batman that I want. I like the Batman who also, in a way, like, roots for his villains to get better. Sorry to keep going to Batman the Animated Series. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. There's another great episode where, like, Harley Quinn gets released, and she's, like, trying so hard to like be good, and she kind of sucks at it. Like, she's taking her pet hyenas on walks and causing chaos and things like that, but she's trying to be a good person. And then at the end, she ends up getting, like, roped into some stuff with like good intentions though, and goes back to Arkham. Oh yeah, part of it was she was looking at a dress at a department store and really wanted to get it, and like some, like, with a security tag on it went off accidentally and wasn't supposed to, and they thought she was shoplifting, and it kind of snowballed out of control. And at the end, Batman, obviously as Bruce Wayne with his money, bought the dress and gave it to her as a gift when she went to Arkham. And it's a sweet thing. And it's just one of those things where, like, he is rooting for his villains to reform and to get better. I mean, I think there's probably some that maybe he thinks are, like, just too far gone. But I do like that. So we got a compassionate Bruce. Before we read the rest of this, let me read some more in the chat because I am still so far behind. Let's see. Quiggett said, I put a canon couple ship on my island last week. One me instantly fell in love with the other. The other me took ages to finally get a crush back. Literally today, I cheered so much. Chris said, the statue about to fall on her. Quiggett salutes. That was a great pause. Chris said, well, I guess it's not the statue that killed her. Quiggett said, you better clip that for a TikTok clip. What? Chris says, laughing. Magpie says, I was going to say, that's a great bit. Magpie said, might just be set up for season 2. Wait, with her getting squished? Is that where we're at? Quiggett said, if you want good birthdays, for those without a canon date, just use the episode dates that the character debuted. Same for game releases too. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Queen Katie says, and then of course I find out that one of the characters I gotta go back and check. I think one of the characters was going to be Penny Nichols, and I had no canon birthday for her. Maybe I should check what the date was when Phoenix Wright met her in the first Ace Attorney game, because I always say, like, what the date is. Yeah. I'm sure I can probably find that in some wiki. I just got to make sure that I stay away from any great Ace Attorney sections. But that's a good idea. Quiggett said, and then of course I find out that one of the characters I did that with turned out to have a canon birthday, so I had to go change after the island already celebrated. Well, the character has 2 birthdays that year. Yeah. Oh, and Crystal with a clip. Hang on. Okay, I think this, we're at, like, toward the end of the stream. This is our first clip of the night. But for those who are lurking or new or don't know the deal, when someone posts a clip in the chat, we watch the clip. Maybe this will show what you guys were talking about for the TikTok clip. So let's load this up in our clip viewer. 30 minutes ago, I'm still so far behind. Titled, "She Got Squished." She's gonna get squished. Oh, this stupid thing. She got squished. And then it cuts off right there. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Is that what you guys were talking about to make a TikTok out of? I am a bit worried because, like, some of the games that we've been playing lately haven't had as many clippable moments. They've had, like, a lot of quotable things, but I'm like getting worried that I might eventually catch up to the present on TikTok and just have, like, no clips to post. Magpie says, excellent work, Crystal. Lol. Quiggett said, why did they not give us subtitles to this news report? Crystal says, Vigilate/J. Quiggett said, oh, never mind, game heard me. Crystal says, Catwoman. Magpie says, my question is, why did they think that Vicky had a fight with Batman? There's no reason for them to think that. Previously, they thought she was kidnapped by the children of Arkham. Oh, that's a good point. Well, although Gordon was there, so maybe the police, like, revealed to them that, like, oh, she was the Lady Arkham and killed her parents. I still have mixed feelings about the idea of making Vicky Vale into a villain. I think I'd have been more okay with it if it had happened in the comics, and so it's like, oh, we're being true to the source material. But it's like, it's taking a ostensibly good character and making her villainous, kind of like they did to Thomas Wayne in this, to be totally honest. But also, if it had been just aping the comics, then it wouldn't have been a surprising twist, because that was very surprising in this. Magpie says, I'm surprised people don't just write Wayne Manor, Gotham City, USA. I'm pretty sure the Postal Service knows where Bruce Wayne lives. Quicket says, doesn't Gordon know Vicky was Lady Arkham? Maybe, there we go. Maybe the report went through the police before coming out the media. Magpie says, cartilage doesn't grow back. Lol. I know, but you could, like I said, cosmetic surgery, just get like a little implant there. Maybe just like a little web of skin. There's got to be something, yeah? Magpie says, maybe. I think that's a choice the player can make, but I don't recall. Quickita says, can I borrow your homework? Yeah, sure. Just change it. Nobody else notices. The homework's here. Magpie says, I think it was the new Batman Adventures when Tim Drake, I noticed he put it in quotes there because they gave him Jason Todd's origin, but Tim Drake is still my favorite, so I'll accept it. When he was stealing Jason Todd's whole backstory, yes, I'm still salty. There we go. Magpie says, I like, quote, perhaps one is the mask and one is who you truly are, but that is a very different discussion to who should we arrive as. See, yes, that's what I'm saying. Arriving as Bruce Wayne was the best thing, but I still think of him as Batman. And I hate that this choice tries to propose that. I also opted for Bruce. Lol. We had alarmingly similar games, I think. Logan and I have nearly identical Bat opinions, I think. Did you have the same outcome with Harvey Dent? Crystal says, wait, Vicky is just said to be missing. Presumed dead. She might still be alive. Well, it's one of those things, they never find the body. It's like anytime the Joker, like, is in a, at the end of a storyline, is in a helicopter and like crashes into a huge fiery ball, and Gordon's like, we never found a body. So it's like he's out there somewhere, Magpie says, according to the news, but I think the Bat knows she's dead, lol. Well, we did see her get squished. Magpie says, you know what? Quote, I'm not on the clock. I'm not going to fight Batman. Is the most sane idea ever to be in Arkham. I think it tracks. Maybe he was just like maybe he stands on business, Krista says, oh my gosh, it's almost 3 hours, is it? We're 15 minutes away. Timestamp 2 hours, 28 minutes. I'm getting close to catching up. Quickita says, hey, what happened to your ear? Bruce, interviewer. Crystal with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. I'll copy these over into my text file. You're coming in clutch again, as always, MVP of raid suggestions. After that most recent update, the whole copy and paste function is all weird here, but thank you very much. Krista says, oak and spruce /J. Well, unfortunately, spruce, from what I saw on Discord, is sick today. Krista said, who dat? Magpie said, quote, a stronger Gotham Police versus a better Arkham Asylum is a choice I hate. Why would you decide to keep that haunted horror show Arkham in place of an actual mental health facility? Genuinely, but I also don't want to just fund the police force and pretend that's the best answer. Well, honestly, like, there's no reason that we couldn't have done both. He is a literal billionaire. You could have had an additive compromise and done both. Like, my main reasoning for it at the very end was simply that, I think having Commissioner Gordon as the new commissioner sort of helps take care of the police force situation. And so at that point, that problem solved, we still have the other problems. That was my opinion. Crystal says, Joker. Okay, I'll read some more in the chat in a minute. I'm almost caught up. Let's see the rest of our season. So our Bruce Wayne was compassion. Maybe it'll tell us what happened with Harvey. Oh, that's it. That's the entire thing. I thought it would be like, oh, okay. That's the totality of everything. Yeah, so for those who have played the second season, without giving spoilers, are you able to say, like, does it follow up on plot threads from this first season, or is it basically like just a whole new adventure? I am curious about that. Magpie says, look, I don't know what happens after season 2 of Young Justice. At this point, I'm afraid to ask because they stopped putting it on sensible networks. Said Logan, of course I've seen Mask of the Phantasm. It's one of the best Batman movies. Oh, it totally is. There was also a good comics sequel to it that kind of explained what happened with the Phantasm and the Joker at the end of it. Magpie says, okay, Logan, but how about a one-time event? Batman doesn't kill, takes off mask, but the man behind the mask might. I would totally do this as an avenged Jason Todd type of story. Unfortunately, no. I think I've said before that my favorite Batman storyline of all time is Nightfall and the connecting stuff, Knight's Quest, Knight's End, and things like that, which really explores that very well by having Batman, his back is broken by Bane, the role is taken over by Jean-Paul Valley, who doesn't do as good of a job with the whole no-killing rule, and it shows that Batman isn't just like a mantle anybody could take, that it's about this specific guy and his standards and his morals and his rules, and part of it is like, I guess this is a story from what, like, I don't know how many decades ago. So I guess I can spoil a tiny bit. When Batman is finally like regained the ability to walk and is training to get back, he gets some training from Lady Shiva. And she does this whole thing where she will only like let him go if he kills somebody in combat. And it's this whole thing where like he can't do it. Like even though he needs to get back out there, he can't bring himself to kill somebody. I won't say how he gets around it, but he just doesn't kill. Quick to say, fun fact, if you went after Penguin last episode or so, you would have faced off with Harvey this episode instead. Wait, what? Oh, so when we tracked down Penguin to Wayne Enterprises, so would have fought Harvey? Would he be a representative of the children of Arkham? Would he have been Two-Face? Magpie says, no, Logan, I think 1/4 of people didn't distract Penguin. But then what are the consequences of that? Is it that like Commissioner Gordon failed to shoot the signal jammer and he gets shot by the machine guns or what? Crystal says, those who blamed Alfred are fake Batman fans or just people like trolling. I can see people playing this game to make just the worst choices possible to see what happens. Bumbo says, hi, I am so late. How are you doing, Bumbo? Good to see you. Magpie says, I like to think that the really low numbers are people going for completionist runs while gritting their teeth. Holy crap, speaking of which, I need to check something. This reminds me, hang on. Oh, my first ever 100% game on Steam. Because I think all of the first season is its own separate game entry. Second season is a separate entry on Steam. And all the achievements were only for completing the chapters. I got 100%, 30 out of 30. My first ever 100% game on Steam. Because I'm not a completionist. I hope this doesn't lead me to feel like, oh, now that I've set a precedent, I need to do that. So thank you for mentioning that, Magpie. Crystal says, hi, Bumbo. Quita says, what break games do you have in mind? Well, I was thinking we could do, like, for one thing, another Hollow Knight stream. I don't know how long it is, but I really kind of want to try out Resident Evil Requiem. I don't even know if my computer is good enough for it. I kind of want to wait for it to go on sale on Steam, so I know it's still full price, but I really want to play Resident Evil Requiem. I know I'm not good at it. I sucked so bad at Resident Evil 4. I want to try and blame some of that on the fact that we played the 2005 version and maybe the newer version is a bit easier to play. But I'm thinking about it. I'm debating it. Bubba says, I've said it before, I might be annoying at this point. In Stars and Time. I know, no, it's never annoying. Like, I have a backlog of so many games, and that is definitely on there. I don't think I've gotten it yet. It goes on sale, like, very frequently on Steam, so I will be able to get it one of these times. Crystal says we can always have community nights. Ooh, ooh. Says In Stars and Time is good. Eglin said I'm always up for gay Muppet Game bug snacks. Magpie says, how about the Baby Doll episode? That one is such a perfect example of Bruce's compaction. That's another good one, yes. Magpie says that's because Batman the Animated Series is genuinely the best animated TV show out there. Okay, it is in the top 3. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I hope not, because it's an amazing show, but I actually rank as the best animated TV series ever as Gargoyles. I don't know if you ever watched that. Don't watch the spin-off season Goliath Chronicles. That like the creator of the series basically got run out and new people took over, and like he was gone after the first episode of the new season, and the first episode was kind of a weird gag episode anyway. And so like the Goliath Chronicles, a spin-off, like most fans consider it non-canon. In fact, they have like comic book spin-offs now, I think published by What was that? That was over on YouTube. Oh, Frulzy! Your membership re-upped. I think that might be an automatic thing. But thank you, Frulzy. I really, really appreciate it. You're awesome. You're such great. I think after all the gifted subs expired, I think I have a total of 3 memberships over on YouTube. But they're all like good, stalwart members of our community. So thank you, Frulzy. Oh yeah, so just watch Gargoyles. It's an amazing, amazing show. Also features most of the cast, or at least a good chunk of the cast of Star Trek The Next Generation in various roles. Magpie says, Harley's Holiday is a Harley Quinn's episode. We all have bad days. And then what was her line? A nice guy like you doesn't deserve bad days, or something. Magpie says, no wait, it was I had a bad day once too, which is almost heartbreaking. Bubba says Yuri has finally happened on Doomed Yuri. Is that the name of the island? Doomed Yuri Island? And right after a breakup as well. Quicken says you had the most epic pause timing of all time before Arkham was crushed. 10 out of 10 would watch again. Thank you. Says, oh, Crystal clipped that. Nice. Crystal says, yep. Her scream was too perfect not to clip. AMC with a hydrate. Thank you very much, AMC. Man, I haven't even finished 1 bottle of water tonight. I got 2, like, absorbed into the game. AMC says, Ribbo, Logan, Batman mask. I don't know what that means, but thank you very much, AMC. Crystal says, hi, AMC. AMC says, hi, Crystal. Salty. Magpie says, Logan knows my Batman opinions too well. I do think that you're right, that you and I have very similar Batman sensibilities. And now that's not to say that other people aren't allowed to have their opinions as well, but it's just how I feel about some of these things. So yeah. Sorry, I had to click out for a second there. I will catch up to chat. If you're like lurking and you're putting up with this scramble to get caught up in chat, again, you're awesome. I appreciate that. Magpie says, yeah, I'm pretty sure my storyline with Harvey was nearly identical, though I don't remember if you fought Harvey in Selena's apartment. I did. We wore him out without hurting him. I ran into him there. I did not do any violence against him. So I just like dodged his stuff. So I think that was counted the same thing, like wearing him out without like, I didn't punch him or anything. I just kind of got out of the way. AMC says, Noms, Logan, Batman, run. Magpie says, I don't know why I read that like that, AMC. I'm sorry. Magpie says, I know nothing of season 2, so I will not be helpful. Okay, Quickita said, I would say that at the very least, the Joker cliffhanger is followed up. I don't know of anything else, though. Quickita says, huzzah! Pops confetti. AMC says, woo! And clip for future Logan. Ah! Eglin says, Batman Telltale series. Logan % run. Crystal says, I love the baby doll episode. Magpie says, I will allow Gargoyles as competitor to Batman the Animated Series. I haven't seen it, but recently enough to decide if it's number 1 or number 2, but I accept this ruling. It's just, it holds a special place in my heart. Gargoyles, I love that show so much. But Batman is like, and here's the thing, like, I'm a huge Transformers fan. I would probably rank Transformers, as far as like just quality of show, I'd bump it up maybe as high as 3rd place, but it would probably be like Gargoyles, Batman the Animated Series, Transformers, and then there's some other ones that would fill in like the top 5 and top 10 and all that. Crystal says, plus the kid that had telekinesis powers and died. Oh, that was from Justice League Unlimited. That one, I think, that one encapsulates who Batman is and should be so perfectly. It was Ace was her name. Magpie says, her name is Ace. That was a very good episode. I believe it was JLU, but it was largely Batman Beyond focused reasons. What was it? What's the name of the episode? Was Epilogue? Was that the one that also had the, there was a very controversial choice where it turns out, so you have Batman Beyond. You guys are feeling, I hope this isn't a spoiler for that episode. If it is, just kind of zone out for a minute. So Batman Beyond was Terry McGinnis. It's in the future. Terry McGinnis is like this young kid. His dad gets murdered by a guy who becomes a villain, and his mom is still alive, and he has a younger brother. But anyway, he becomes the new Batman. He's under the tutelage of an elderly Bruce Wayne who is retired from being Batman, and so Terry McGinnis takes over. In that episode of Justice League Unlimited, they retconned it to say that Bruce Wayne apparently at some point decided, well, there always needs to be a Batman. And he basically took his, he used, shall we say, future technology to make it so that when Terry McGinnis's dad did it with Terry's mom, it was not Terry McGinnis's genetic material that impregnated her, but Bruce Wayne's. So he's like his genetic dad. Eglin said, low-key unrelated. Every time Baby Doll comes up, I get her confused in my mind with Darla Dimple. I have to, like, because of the way it's spelled, I have to think about Roald Dahl, and I have to remember, it's like, no, this is a fictional character. But I gotta ask, who is Darla Dimple? I'm gonna Google that because I'm not actually sure. Darla Dimple. Oh, from Cats Can't Dance. Okay, confession time, chat. I have never seen Cats Can't Dance. I've always wanted to see it because the animation looks so good. Is it streaming anywhere? If it is, I have no excuse, but I'd really like to see it. Magpie says, I mean, they're visually very similar, so that makes sense. Lol. AMC says, I bit my thumb. Meant to be a go-go gadget rip. Have you guys ever seen the, was it Game Grumps or Oni Plays? Who did the really funny go-go gadget bit? Queen said, thank you for the we saved Alfred's stream! And Crystal with a missed Vero command. Oh yeah, no Vero today. AMC says, I didn't actually clip. Aw. Queen Katie with a missed Vero command. Magpie says, I do really want to revisit Gargoyles. I need to find a box set the next time I buy DVDs again. I've got a box set. It's actually like, I think 3 separate, it's not like in one box, but I've got the seasons on DVD. AMC says, I have been playing with my mic settings, so yes, I would make voices. Crystal says, thank you for the very flattening stream. Well, I'm flattered by how flattening the stream was. Magpie says, yes, it's Epilogue. Bruce didn't do it, though. Waller did. Oh, okay, that's who it was. Okay, that's a bit better. It's been a long time since I've watched that one. I think my favorite JLU episode, though, is still probably the Booster Gold one. Said, I'm surprised nobody asked questions considering Terry's parents have reddish-brown hair, but both their kids have black hair. Quicket said, Logan, you need to watch Cats Can't Dance. I know, I have no excuse. Queen Gate said it's peak animation. Magpie says, I think cats, is it cats don't dance? Is it can't dance or don't dance? Now I need to check here. It's don't. Why was I saying cat? Can't, it's don't. Cats don't dance. So there we go. It's free to watch on YouTube, possibly. I always worry because like whenever I try to watch something on YouTube, I feel like it's never fully HD, you know? Magpie says, my favorite JLU episode is Double Date. I think 2 hours, 58 minutes, 36 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night on Twitch. I think I'm still caught up over on YouTube. I think YouTube, everybody left, so there's no one. So I could say things that are in breach of YouTube's terms of service, like all I want right now. Nobody be able to stop me. Nobody be able to do anything or be none the wiser about that. But don't worry, I won't actually do anything bad. But yes. For those who are lurking, I got to give you the rundown of the channel. Also here, before I forget, and just in case there is like some lurkers over on YouTube and I just can't see them, I'm going to copy our link tree over there. But yeah, I got to give you our schedule. Don't check out the schedule command on YouTube because I forgot to update it. Our schedule is we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, our main game is the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, so we are going to be playing that on Thursday. But Friday is my mom's birthday. And so I'm canceling that stream just in case I want to do some like birthday stuff with my mom, you know, get some cake with her or whatever. I don't know what time we're going to be doing all of that. And so Friday is canceled. So the next 2 streams this week are both Ace Attorney on Thursday and then on Sunday. Next week on Tuesday, we're going to be playing probably like a break game in between seasons here, maybe some Hollow Knight. I will decide and post that on Monday on Discord. So in that link tree is all of our social media, including a Discord invite. So yes, check that out. Let's go ahead and start initiating a raid over on Twitch. And so here's one of the raid suggestions that Crystal gave to us. So we can go ahead and start populating a raid. Here is our raid message. Crap, I see Queen Katie posted the schedule. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I feel like I only remember to change it like half the time. But thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Quickett said, it's thanks to Logan that I know how to spell schedule quickly. And Magpie says, good night, Logan. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out and enjoying our Batman stream. I don't know, like this has been fun. It's been not as I guess it's been violent, but not as many pointless, gruesome deaths as The Walking Dead. And so it was a bit less stressful, a little bit less emotionally taxing, but I enjoyed it. Because as I said before, I was raised on Batman and X-Men comics, and so this is like, Batman is an important character to me, and so I have a soft spot in my heart for Batman lore, as you probably noticed from me nerding out with a lot of things. But thank you all for being here, for hanging out. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. Even if you're not like a Batman fan and you hung out for a Batman stream, that means the world to me. Have a wonderful Wednesday. We're going to see you on Thursday for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, where we've begun Chapter 3. We're in the trial there. Supposedly this chapter is going to be peak. Magpie said, Logan, if you see this, remind me to give you a lecture about why Gambit is the coolest. He's a good one. Not my favorite X-Men, but he's a good one. Anyway, raid's about to start. Thank you everyone on Twitch. Love and appreciate you all. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. And if anyone is over there still lurking on YouTube, I appreciate you hanging out, even if you're quiet, even if you're not involved in the chat, or Fruzy, or Taco, or Baku, or anyone else is still there. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are wonderful, amazing, just fantastic part of this community. So to everyone on YouTube, and everyone watching the VOD in the future, good night as well.